Yo, what's really good, University of Miami Hurricane football fans? Your boy Alonzo 1219, aka Dial Hard, back in the building. Um, wow, this is a monumental event for me. Um, I wasn't coming on today at all until I saw that I hit 9,000 subscribers. Um, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. All I can say is um, thank 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 everybody. Um, Whether you love me or hate me, with if you hate me, you probably definitely share it because you probably want other people to hate me. But the Alonzo 1219 U family has made it over 9,000 subscribers, and I can't thank you guys enough for the support that you guys have given me. It has been it has been amazing. There's been ups and downs. A lot of thanks for the pick, man. A lot of turmoil, but also a lot of great times having fun with you guys, man. And to hit 9,000, that's. I never thought. I'm just being honest with you. I never thought I hit 2 or 3,000. I'm just being honest with you. I never thought I would hit 2 or 3,000 people that would actually watch any of my videos. And I don't get as many views as a lot of other YouTubers. But I guess I get subscribers because people see me, and I try to get out and I hand my card out and I ask people to subscribe, and people subscribe, and I definitely appreciate it. I appreciate all the content that I get in the chat. Thank you so much. If I'm gonna gripe about one thing, I said it earlier today. I would love to see more comments in the bottom of the comment section at the end of some of these videos. I used to get 200 comments in the comment section at the end of videos, and I guess because I don't do a lot of uploads anymore, most of the comments are in the live chat. But please feel free to comment. Like I said, I don't argue with people too much anymore in the chat. I would rather, if it's being disrespectful, I'd just rather block that person. I don't know. I just know it's a blessing. It's a blessing that you guys have welcomed me with open arms, and 9,000 subscribers, man. That to me, that's monumental. Where we at right now? I know we're a little over 9,000. I don't know exactly where we are. 9,023. That's crazy. That's crazy. On our way to 9,100. That's amazing to me, man. So it's been growing, man. Thank you for all of your support. That's how I wanted to start this show, thanking each and every person who have subscribed, who have liked, who have shared, who have disagreed, who have agreed. Got something in the cup for you. It is what it is. Thank you. That's all I can say is thank you so much. Joseph asked, can I get something for 10K? Joseph said, am I going to do another giveaway for 10? Golly. Can I get something for 10? Can I get something for 10? I'm not making no money. I'm happy with the subscribers. but I'm not making no money. I mean, come on. Can I give something away for 10? I don't know. Not just that, who would I give it to? Who would I give something to for 10,000? What person? How would it be fair? Who could I give it to for 10K, man? Who would I be able to give something to for 10,000 subscribers? Joseph. Would it be fair if I gave it to the person that donated the most to the channel? Then that would be OG Club Kane for them when it comes to financial. I'm just saying. I'm telling everybody. I wasn't going to do a video today. I was telling everybody, thank you for helping me reach 9,000 subscribers. All right, we're gonna get into that next. We're gonna get into the breakdown the appreciate you, Hurricane Harden. Not just that, Joes. I keep telling you, I'm going through a divorce right now. I'm barely able to afford the bills that I have, less than give something away right now. I'm not seeing a lot of rain this way. I don't think they're gonna cancel the game unless it just comes out of nowhere. Thank you, Q Irvin. I appreciate you. Let's do a quick breakdown. I am taking phone calls today, so you can call in. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on because I wasn't planning on doing the video, man. I appreciate it. First off, let's start out with the quarterback situation. Thank you, Dollar Bill. Appreciate it, man. Quarterback situation. I think Jarren Williams is gonna have a. This is my prediction for quarterback. This is my prediction for quarterback. I believe Jarren Williams will have a bounce back game. I believe Jarren Williams will probably, go anywhere from. I'm gonna go from 23 of 35 for 280 yards and 2 touchdowns. Through the air, none through the ground. 280 something yards, around 17 for. I'd say around 18 for 25, 30. I don't think he'll get more than 30 passes thrown this game. We're on the road. It may be a lot of wet weather. It is a night game, so I don't think we'll throw the ball that much. I expect better out of the O-line this week. I expect them to even though I've been giving them a pass a lot, I expect them to open up some bigger holes so we can run up the middle a little bit to keep them honest, not saying that we have to go to the outside. I didn't see Perry at third string. I hadn't seen that. I expect the offense to move a lot better. The one thing that I am disappointed in, and what I hope I do not see, is Tate Martell out there in front of the rest of those U receivers. If you want to see me finally get on a rant and a tirade, if I see Tate Martell getting more snaps than the rest of those receivers that have been there, that have been fighting, then I'm definitely going to be upset. I still have it. I still have it. I'm trying to stay away from the Tate Martell, discussion. I'm trying my best not to feed into that too much because I really get kind of upset.
Really get kind of upset. Really get kind of
When I hear those things. Um, because just my opinion, I feel like I still feel like it's a booster thing. I feel like the boosters continue to push Tate onto Manny Diaz and to be honest with you, I blame Dan Enos for the most part for even bringing Tate in. I believe it's becoming a distraction. I believe the Tate Martell era is becoming a distraction. I believe everybody's so enamored about what position he's gonna play, what he's gonna do that I can't even do a live breakdown because of the Tate Martell questions. I mean, it's a distraction. People ask me to do a breakdown of what do I think about the game, and everybody in the chat is talking about Tate Martell. I believe that's a distraction, and it's definitely a frustrating distraction because I want to get to the point where I'm trying to get better as an analyst. I'm also going to try to get better as an editor. And that's one of the things that I haven't worked on because, like I said, I'm going through a kind of a messy divorce. So I haven't had time to do the things that I would like to do. But at the same time, I owe you guys more as a YouTube blogger for the University of Miami. But Tate Martell is so much of a distraction, and I can't even give you guys what you guys really deserve. He's not Pope. He's not a better receiver. He's at best 8th on the best depth chart at receiver. I told you that was going to happen last year. Jay, this is what, and I didn't even know that happened, but did people not hear me say that Evidence was going to move to tight end? I said that last year. I said he's skinny as I don't know what, but the game has changed. I think but when you become Brandon, when you become a fan distraction, you become a distraction in the locker room. When you become a fan distraction, you become a distraction in the locker room because people get envious, people get upset. I am ordering the 305 chain. I am going to order it out of respect for the 305. So I am going to order it, and I broke it down, but I'm breaking it down because it's going to represent the kids of the 305. We got 65 on, 34 likes. If we could get the likes up, I don't know how long I'm going to stay on today. I want to do a breakdown of the North Carolina game, but I haven't had a chance to really study the film. But as we don't know that he's good. Listen, po' boy, you can't always go by the players saying that they're good. You can't go by the staff saying that they're good, because they're not going to come out and say that they're bad, that they don't like him. And I'm not saying that they don't like him. What I'm saying is, if they don't, they're not going to discuss that with you. They're not going to tell you that. I'm not talking about Hart. That's one player. We have 80-something players on the roster. you know. But at the same time, we have got to. I'm tired of the distraction. Hey Austin, I mean that's, bro. Believe me, that's you are able to disagree with me, my brother. I'm not mad at you for disagreeing with me. I'm just saying that's how I see it. I see it as a distraction because I tell you what. Every time I do a live feed or a live chat, the first thing that we talk about is Tate Martell.
Three.
And to me, that's a distraction. People ask me, what do I think about the game this week? Want me to break down position by position. And as soon as I started to do that, the Tate Martell questions started coming in. That's a distraction. Who we got, my brother? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
What's going on, man?
What's up, my brother?
None. I called in to get away from that distraction of Tate Martell.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
What do you think, honestly, about North Carolina's run game?
Not impressed. I don't think that they'll sniff anything against us. We're stout defensively.
Yeah.
Shaq Quarterman is my biggest disappointment between maybe week 7 of last year till right now. His instincts are very slow. His reaction time is very slow. I think he's become a media darling. I think I think as the leader of that
maybe he's
defensive,
just afraid to get hurt to mess up his chances for the draft, to where last year he was just playing like an animal. So he goes, hey, I just heard that one.
Not at the end of last season. At the end of that last season, he was playing like a deer. So I mean, if he's afraid to get hurt, then you need to go sit down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just a thought, you know what I mean? This is his last year, so it's like, man, this is my last year. If I, get hurt, there goes my chance at, being drafted at a good spot. But, I wanted to come back to try to win. But at the same time, he's thinking like, damn, do I really want to, risk this? Or, I don't know.
The one thing I can tell you, my brother, if he's thinking that way, then he'll be drafted in the 5th or 6th round.
Yeah. I mean, I could honestly say, though, like, I'm more nervous for this North Carolina game than I was before we even played Florida. Because I knew coming off of that Florida game, it was either going to be, overabundance of, emotions from a victory, or it's going to be a lot of, negative emotions from taking a loss. And it's like, you got those 2 weeks to try to bounce back. How well are they going to take it? So, like I said before, we even played Florida. I was more nervous for North Carolina than this.
I was going to try to make the North Carolina game. It's a 3.5 hour drive, but I can't afford to make the game and rent a room and come back.
Yeah, I mean, I live in Ohio, so the only time I get to see them live is when they play Pitt every other year.
Yeah.
I'm like an hour away from Pitt, so I get to never see them live.
How are you liking the live drive at 5 so far?
I like it. I tune in and listen to what you have to say. The only, I guess, professional criticism I could say is
I want that.
Try to be.
That's what I was going to ask you.
A little more interactive with people's comments. I mean, not. Hold on one second. Not to be negative or anything like that, but it just seems like there's a handful of people that you may recognize that you pay attention to a little bit more than some others.
It's kind of hard though when like right now I'm conversating with you, and reading the chat is hard. It is definitely hard to do.
That, yeah. I mean, multitasking, that's the bitch in itself. So.
Yeah, it is hard to conversate with you and think about what you're saying and trying to answer you and read the chat. Plus, I don't want to be disrespectful to the caller reading the
Oh, that's
chat.
understandable, 100%.
You know, so that's definitely something that I need to learn how to multitask and be able to do both things at the same time. So I definitely appreciate that criticism.
Oh, no problem. But yeah, I just wanted to call and say what's up. So I'll let you get back to talking and see who else calls in. So I'll be listening.
What's your name, my brother?
It's Ohio Kane fam, Mark from Ohio.
Man, I appreciate you, Ohio Kane fam. Thank you so much, man, and thanks for being my first caller. Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
All right. So Ohio Canes fam saying that I need to make sure that I pay more attention to the chat while I'm on calls. That's great. That's a great observation. I do need to do that. I need to try to do both. I can't. I need to be more. I need to be able to multitask a little bit better than what I'm doing. A lot better than what I'm doing. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that tidbit of wisdom from Ohio Canes fam. Besides that, offensive line. Hey, beautiful Daphne, how you doing? That's my future. My future's in the chat. Y'all better not say nothing to it, either y'all get killed. You're gonna die. If he dies, he dies. Put my glasses on now. If you die, you die. She keeps me straight and narrow, man. She keeps me straight. She does. She keeps me straight. We got 90 in the chat, 59 likes. I appreciate that, man. Just pick who up. I'm not understanding that. Just pick who up. I want more energy and trash talk. Hey, Gary Castillo, thank you for that, man. Hey, call in. Hey, Gary, call. I'm gonna put the number in. I need you to explain to people why you want that. So I'm gonna put the number in the chat. I need you to explain to people why you want that. Because I want the same thing that you want when it comes to that. How can Florida be DBU when I don't even know if they have a Hall of Famer? Does Florida even have a Hall of Famer? Buddy Lowe? Do y'all even have a Hall of Famer? How can you be DBU? You could be DBU, TBT, EPT. You the EBT version of DBU. No, it's not going to be every day. I hit 9,000 subscribers today, bro. So I need Brandon to call in because Brandon lived 2 minutes up the street from me. He's never called in. Trillville. Slim Shady came with the first donation of the night. A $3.05 donation.
4
Ass gang. Slim always giving me hell. At least he didn't call me ass clown today. Yo, who we got?
We got Kane for life. What's going on, Zone?
What's good with you, Kane for life? What's going on, my brother?
Not much. Congratulations on your 9,000 subscribers, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. We always gonna support you, and we love your content. So just keep it going.
I listen to a lot of you guys, man, and last year I went through so many issues and people were giving me advice, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I had one guy say, Lonzo, don't keep your personal advice to yourself. Don't keep your personal business to yourself. Let people know what you're going through and it might help you a little bit. And I did that, and it helped me a lot. You know what I'm saying? PayPal is the best way to donate if you have PayPal. If not, the Super Chat, Robert. But I felt like letting you guys into my personal life, even though people say they don't want to hear that. To be honest with you, I watched a lot of Ed Reed and Michael Irvin and Michael Phelps, Pele, and I watched a lot of those guys, like interviews of those guys at home, and people really tuned into that stuff. They wanted to see what was going on in those guys' lives, and people was telling me, Lonzo, let people in, don't block people out, and people will be more understanding. You're still gonna have your haters, but people will be more understanding. And you guys have most definitely been more understanding by me letting you guys know what I'm going through. I was afraid to let you. I was put on a persona that really wasn't there, and it made it hard. So to let you guys in made it a lot easier.
Yeah, Zo, but as long as I've been watching your show, man, the past 4 years, man, and from the first time I've been watching your show, you just passionate about the Canes football. So when you're going through comments and you see people on there, and yeah, they have difference of opinions or whatever, but that's always been you. Don't stop being you. You know what I mean? You could, like the last caller said, just add to it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to change who you is. Just get better at the things that you feel like, you know, that you can work on. But don't change who you is, because that's what makes you. That's what makes your channel different. That's what makes it unique.
I think
getting the same content is just spread it in a different way, you know?
I think the one thing I did need to change, though, was the profanity. Even though that is who I am, I curse a lot. I think I needed to change that, because I do need to attract more than just, you know what I'm saying, us. What I mean by us is people who don't give a F. Because Mark Rogers accepted me for that, but it did kind of hold me back a little bit. So you have to evolve in life. So I have to stay passionate. I have to be who I am, but I can be passionate and clean at the same time. And actually, that's what Daphne, if you go back and the young lady that's in the chat right now, that's what she's working on me with right now, is, you know, my passion, but at the same time, understanding how to control my passion. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a balance. You have to have a balance.
You have to have a balance.
You know, so.
I absolutely agree. So how you feel about North Carolina this week? We're going to see, because the defense helped us out last year. So I want to see what's the mindset of going up there 8 o'clock. Sold out Mac Brown first home game. Just seeing what he just went up and he did South Carolina, but we ain't gonna really give South Carolina too much credit, because I ain't really like what I seen from them. I mean, they really gave North Carolina the game up 20-9 late in the fourth, but you know,
I'm always worried about.
We ain't nothing like South Carolina. I just want to see how many gonna have them guys prepared when they go up there. What's gonna be the game plan?
Zoe, I got a question. It says, Zoe, are you a bit worried about UNC? I'm always worried. If Mac Brown or Brown Mac or Daddy Mac or Miggity Mac Daddy, the Miggity Mac, if he was coaching UNC, I'm concerned. UNC is a good football program. They're not a great, but they're an excellent, and they're not good, they're an excellent football program. And they have been since Mac Brown started coaching there over 20-something years ago. And they sustained that. They've had up years, they've had down years, but they're not an above average program. They're an excellent program. So if you go into that game not concerned, then I don't know if you understand college football. But at the same time, we have better athletes. What we have to prove is we have better coaches, and that's still up for debate. That's even with Manny Diaz.
Eno's got to really show me something, because
it's not just Enos.
Last game, I'm gonna give him a chance. I'm not one of the fans that's gonna sit here and try to judge after one game. It's just one game, but just certain things that I seen in that Florida Gator games that we could have, when we had a chance to stomp on their neck, I felt like he didn't stay aggressive. I felt like he got more conservative. For instance, having 8 yards in the third quarter with 4 possessions, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. Then we get the ball after the penalty, after we that they knocked our kicker out of bounds, we get it at the 10. You run the ball two times in a run, then you throw the Jaren on third down with Jeff Thomas. Why would DJ Dallas in the Wildcat?
He didn't get more conservative. Go back and look at the game. There were plays that he called that were touchdown plays that Jaren missed. I mean, deep down, deep down, I'm talking about throughout the whole second half. There are plays that Jaren just missed. And I can count 6 of them. And he just missed.
So did you feel like he could have called plays to get the ball out of Jaren's hands quicker?
These are plays where
wait for routes to develop.
No, these are plays where they were open and he just did not see the receivers. These are plays that Jaren just missed.
And now we back at the same, we back at square one. So
holding on to the ball too long.
We got to let him get his feet wet.
Holding on to the ball too long. Enos called an excellent game plan. He mixed it up perfectly to where he had quick passes, and then when they were cheating on the quick passes, he had plays dialed up to where receivers were wide open in the middle of the field, 15, 20, 30 yards downfield that Jaren just missed. And
we gonna see.
That is where you're a young. That's where you're a young, true redshirt freshman quarterback, where you cannot. All right, week 1 I'm gonna give you. Week 2 I'm riding with Jaren, but believe me, week 2 I will be on his behind. Because I refuse to be a homer.
There's no more excuses. Okay, we understand. We not finna see what we just seen last Saturday out of South Carolina from what we seen from Florida defense. I'm just sorry. We not finna see that. So now I want to see how the offense respond. I want to see how our tackles respond. I want to see the offense. I want to see more passion out of Jaren Williams. Like, come on, I ain't see that non-Florida game. They were saying he was such a leader and they liked the way he commanded the offense. And, I ain't see that. Doing him, even with him being shell-shocked, holding on to the ball too long. I ain't see him like, come on, guys, we got this game. Getting in receiver's face like, come on, just do what you can. Telling your tackles, come on, just keep pushing, just keep fighting. It's going to be all right. I want to see that from him when we go out there. That's going to get our offense going. We got that on defense. Our defense, you don't got to light no spark to get them boys going. They already amped up. I just feel like I don't want Manny. I don't want this team to fall into the same situation we did last year. And Manny can't even coach because he got to fight to keep the locker room together.
Now I'm about to fight you.
Don't fight me, Zoe. Don't fight me, Zoe. Don't fight me, big dog.
And I'm drunk, so I'm gonna lose the fight because I'm drunk. I'm drinking. I'm sitting on here. I'm sitting on my crystal head, so I'm drunk, and this is straight. No chaser, no nothing. So I'm gonna be drunk. So when I swing at you, if you beat me up because I'm drunk, I'm telling everybody you took advantage of an old drunk man. All right. I'm letting it. But no, I don't think that at all that what happened last year. Last year was a totally different atmosphere. It was a guy trying to teach his son how to coach instead of a team trying to win. Enos wants to win. Okay. I am putting this on Jaren right now because he had the time to get rid of the ball and he didn't. You understand what I'm saying? So when it comes to if he has a horrible game, this game here like he had last game, I will hold him accountable, and I'm just letting you know I will be screaming for Perry.
Okay, so let me ask you this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm with you 100%. But even with the offensive line, they were saying so bad last year. Okay, we're gonna use the Florida State game with Nicole Perry. That pass rush he seen with Brian Burns, who now in the Carolina Panthers, and what that pressure they was giving him all game. Oh man, I just can't see him. I ain't never see him hold the ball too long. He got strip sacked a couple times from his blind side, but just sitting back there holding the ball. Nkosi was running, taking off with the ball, which we've seen numerous times. Throwing the ball downfield, giving us what we asking for, not afraid to take the deep shot. Yeah, they were saying, oh, we don't want nobody who going to burn down the house. But we look back at this game, this Florida game you take, for instance, guys running wide open. We know Nkosi would have hit the ball throwing it on the line. But Shan Williams, what we all know, just like we seen in the spring game with Orlando, when he threw an interception blatantly with no pressure around him, just underthrew it and let the walk-on get it. Yeah, KJ Osborne could have fought for the ball, but Jan Williams, you still underthrew the ball with no pressure. So what we've been saying is, with his arm strength, is he able to make them throws, you know, when I've seen him step up in the pocket and make a couple good throws to Jeff Thomas. But I'm talking about the downfield throws that we missed. We didn't throw the ball downfield none last game.
And that's because he did, and it wasn't because there weren't plays designed.
Jan just missed the man, like you said before. Jan just missed. Jeff Thomas was running wide open. You've been saying that since the game, the past 2 weeks. You know, we all know Jeff Thomas running wide open. But now if you putting Jan Williams out there, that's why I say it's on Enos to put them guys in a better position. Just like you just said about Tate Martell, that's the distraction.
That is
because we all know we got Mark Pope and D. Wiggins. Them boys been there. You can't tell me now. Mark Pope and D. Wiggins don't deserve at least 5 to 10 snaps.
I can honestly tell you, if Mark Pope or D. Wiggins transfer, we are going to lose South Florida recruits. So people can sit here and say what they want to say about Tate. A $3 donation from Hurricane Rod. Thank you so much, Hurricane Rod. Hey, if y'all can't, I'm begging everybody, even you, get PayPal. Okay? Get PayPal. Because it is so, I would rather take that hit. I would rather you donate $2.50 to me instead of $3 to PayPal than donate $3.50 to me to Super Chat. And I promise you, I will read every PayPal donation. Even you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. That sounds like a plan, man. Because I've been trying to find ways to, do it and donate and all that.
It helps you a lot too because you get a PayPal card and you get to save. I earn money with PayPal too.
I'm old school, man. They just helped me to Cash App, man. I just Cash App before I do all that, man.
I can't do a Cash App. I can't do Cash App because they robbed me for $2,400 last year.
I remember that last year sometime you was telling us about that.
So that's why I can't do PayPal.
But that's why I say, I'm telling you though, man, if Dan Enos, we watch it every Saturday. We just watched Boise State. Freshman quarterback, just came out of high school, just whooped Florida State. Just march up and down the field. We watch everybody every Saturday. Just march up and down the field. They offense look like it's humming. People got brand new offenses, brand new offensive coordinators, new offensive linemen.
But they didn't play Florida. They didn't play Florida though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As far as the defense, yeah, play Florida. But we had Florida.
We did. So one thing I'm gonna say is, if Jaron Williams doesn't improve this week, he's not gonna want to hear me next week.
The Miami Hurricanes will go as far as Jaron Williams gonna take us. And if Jaron Williams, if like you just said, if he come out here and we see the same performance or even a regression from last week, like you said, these new Cane fans, they gonna be hollering. They gonna be beating the doordowns on. You already know that. With all them bandwagon Cane fans, they gonna be blowing up the boards and all on the live chats and just ready for, we want to see Nicole, we want to see Tate.
I don't want to see Tate. I want to see Nicole if anything. One thing I'm gonna tell you about this live drive at 5. We have 108 in the channel. We got 80 likes. We got $6 in donations. I know I keep saying that. Please donate I'm serious. Please, if you can't donate. Because I'm gonna do it whether you donate or not, but I definitely need the money. I'm I'm not asking because I want it. I definitely need it. I am in a situation right now that I definitely need it. But at the same time, we have 109 people in the live drive at 5. I am so excited about the trajectory of the way this is gonna go. I think that this is gonna be a good thing. I need callers like you that's gonna be loyal callers that's gonna call in all the time. You know what I'm saying? I know it might be a little burden. I need loyal callers who's gonna call in all the time and give their honest opinion. And I need those guys who's gonna hate me and disagree with me. And I tell people, as long as you do it respectfully, I'm okay.
Yeah, because that's what it's about, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do it for. You know, we ain't got the same eyes. If everybody looked at life through the same lens, then how would this world be? So, everybody gonna have,
I've had guys
difference
tell
of
me,
opinions, but it's all for the best. We all want the same thing. We all want to see Miami win with a national reign.
I've
Get
had
back to
guys
dominance.
tell
That's
me,
what we all want to see.
I've had guys tell me that people don't donate to your channel because you block them because they disagree with you, which is totally false. If you disagree with me disrespectfully, I actually give you more chances than another. Some people don't even read. Most people don't even read when you disrespect them. I at least acknowledge you and let you know, don't disrespect me again. You can go up and down with a lot of people. They don't even agree. They won't even read your chat when you're disrespectful. You know, when you're I ask you not to be disrespectful to me. And actually, this year is the first year of the block party, right? So,
yeah.
So I wasn't blocking people last year. This year I am, because I'm not going to deal with the bullshit.
But that's gonna keep you from not even going back and forth, not even letting them people be a distraction, getting you off from your topics, what you want to talk about. So, you know what I'm saying? I see the change even from that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going back and forth, getting yourself, not getting yourself out of character, making it look out of character, because we know, if you was to see them people out in person, you wouldn't do that.
You know
but
what made me
people
change
got
a little
Twitter
bit?
fingers and they're going to do all those kind of things that just makes you sometimes, it's so aggravating to, you get to a point where you get out of character, and we know that ain't you. So by you just blocking them people, that's just seeing the growth in you already. So
you know what? It is me.
Blocking them and just keep going on and keep talking about your topics, what you want to talk about,
It is me, and I do get it. It is my character, because I keep telling people, Suwu, I've been blooding since I was 12 years old. I'm not a blood anymore. I'll always be a blood. I just talk to the kids about the dangers and what you do not need to go that route. But Jay Blaisdon will tell you. I had a few guys that said that they were gonna try me, and when I seen them in Orlando, I went to them and asked them, what do you want to do? Are you really about that time? And when I found out that most of these guys are just bloggers, it's like there's no sense of me even going there with you, because most of you really are not about that time. And I'm not saying I'm Nick. I'm not saying I'm no big time. I'm 43. I'm not a big time gangster or nothing like that. But at the same time, bruh, I'm gonna say this, and I say I'm not cursing anymore, but there is no bitch in me. My mama had 2 daughters and she didn't raise no bitches. So I had to understand that I know that there's none of that in me. So we have to. Gangsters get killed every day. That's the whole point. Gangsters die every day. I've been welding for 25 years. I'm no longer a gangster. I'm a father. I'm a homeowner. I'm a citizen. So I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want anyone to hurt me. So I would rather block you than argue with you. And let's talk Canes football. And I'm going to give life lessons in the middle of Canes football, because I'm from the hood. Did anybody hear Ed Reed speech at the Hall of Fame? Did he just talk about football? Or did he talk about the blocks he grew up on? Did he talk about the police that helped him and the police that hurt him? Did anybody pay attention to his speech? His speech wasn't just about football. This channel was about the University of Miami, but I'm going to give you life lessons that I'm 43. Most of the people that grew up with me are dead. I feel like God has given me a voice, and I'm going to use it. And I'm not going to use it to poison people. But also at the same time, I'm a man and I refuse to let you disrespect me. That's all. I love everybody. If I see you today and you don't have anything to eat, I'm going to feed you. If I got my last dollar, you're going to eat. You understand what I'm saying?
2 3 9
Let me take this next call, my brother. I love you, my brother. Thank you for calling in, man.
Yes, sir, man. I'm going to let you take some more calls, though, man. I'm finna get back in the chat, man. So I just wanted to call and, touch a little bit about the Canes, man, and tell you congratulations again on your 9,000 subscribers, brother.
Thank you, my brother. Love you, bro.
Yeah, you too.
All right.
Yo.
Yo, who we got?
This me, Stretch.
What's going on, big homie? What's good with you?
What's good with you, boy? You always keep that content, boy.
Hey, man, you know how we do, man. You know we gotta. You got people who understand, and you got people who don't. You feel me?
Right. But what I was calling you about today, man, I watched that game, man, that South Carolina, North Carolina game, man. My mom from North Carolina, so, I always been a Tar Heel because of Michael Jordan, you know what I mean? I'm a diehard Hurricane, but I like the Chapel Hill swag. I like everything they stand for, from the football program to the rugby to the lacrosse. I just like that school. I like Mac Brown.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you. I've had three. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. This is why I say hit my PayPal. I've had 3 donations. I think total like $12, and it's still only totaling $3 in my on my super chat. And I swear to you, I think they stealing money. If I could count the money up that I have not received during the, I'm telling you, super chat is still. I'm just being honest with you.
They're stealing money. You're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to send them a message and explain to them what you're doing. Because I don't know if you got your site set up on the right way for your money to come directly into your account. So you got to reach out to YouTube and tell them what you got going on with your live chat. Now people donate to your domain.
I've had it done, and it hasn't. They haven't fixed it.
Oh shoot. Well, you can't shut it down, because if you shut your chat down, then that'll be defeating the odds. So
that's why I tell people doing it.
You gotta keep pumping that PayPal. Keep pumping that PayPal, and maybe you can make up a sign in the back, like behind you, that don't send the money through YouTube, send it to PayPal. So when people looking back there at all your memorabilia, you'll have a little chalkboard back there like the coaches do. PayPal only. You know what I mean?
You gonna make me do that right now?
Yeah, because everybody gonna keep sending it that way, because the money sign right now, and that's what they seeing, sending the money to you right now. But like I told you, you still building up momentum. You're building your momentum. You're live at 5. It's going good. But I'm trying to talk to you about these Tar Heels.
Let's go.
Like I told you, they got a good history. They got a good a stable foundation with the coach being back. I just want to know how you think we, been watching the practices and stuff, and like I see a couple of chat people saying how they upset certain players didn't play, and Tate Martell is a distraction, and then I heard the man on that before say how we ran when we got to take a field goal, we got down to the 10-yard line, and Dan Enos ran some mess up calls, I think. You know, because we got a practice formation where we came out in the first quarter with the first drive, and we had a fullback lined up with a post-style offense, and we had misdirections and motions and tricked them out. And then when we got down to the goal line, we ran the RPO with Tate Martell, and we messed up two different downs, and we couldn't capitalize on that nice drive we got down there. So it's just a lot of different things I'm trying to get you to talk on, so we can see, you know, because I know we got different coaches from the university paying attention to this chat. You know, they know that you know, there are certain people out here that are dissecting the game, and they do look for input. You know what I mean? Because I can tell you one thing. I used to call Cleveland Browns player personnel and leave voicemails on their voice message about what they needed to do with Terrell Pryor and they running backs and such, and I can guarantee you no lie that they used to run my offense in the NFL. I used to tell them what to do, and they did it. And you know, I didn't think I had that much of a voice, but you know, when you realize people are human beings, man, sometimes they want input from people out here on the sideline like us. You know what I mean?
Well, I can tell you this right here. I've talked to, and I'm telling you because it's the truth. I've talked to almost everybody in that, and at the University of Miami and their administration. They know who I am.
Right.
But at the same time, those coaches are going to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Players. All right. People say, "Well, you're kind of hypocritical because you didn't say players had to make plays last year." That's because they were put in a position to fail last year. All right. The only thing I feel like is Tate Martell is a distraction.
Right.
Okay. Besides that, I feel like Enos called almost a perfect game last week.
Yeah.
Jaren missed a lot of plays, man.
Right.
He just missed a lot of plays.
I'm with you on that. He didn't have that quarterback pocket savviness.
And he didn't see plays. He didn't see things
right.
downfield.
Well, you can't see like I don't know. I like when you talk because you know you really inspired me because I got a coaching background too. So I went back. I wanted to see how Jared played in high school. So I went back to some of his old clips in high school, and that same type of stuff he was trying to do when the pocket collapsed. All that what do we call it, sandlot football. He was trying to do the same football against the one of the better defenses in collegiate football, and you can't swim around like that if you ain't no Jeff Thomas where you got fast twitch muscle fibers where your muscles moving, they snap it on every time you twitch. So he was trying to do them same little quarterback scrambles where he couldn't even get out the way of the lineman blocking. So I felt he wasn't comfortable. You know, and you got people saying Nicola Perry, he did his thing last year. He's better pocket presence. I like Jaren. You know, personally, I like the way his read steps. He drop back. He command poise in his stature and his quarterback figure. He looks like a quarterback. There you go. Yeah, but I don't got no PayPal, so I want them boys from the hood, man.
You see, I listen to you, right?
I'm scared to mess with the government, man. I got my money in the shoebox still.
You need to send some of that shoebox money over to 1219, because I'm shooting bad. I'm asking right now.
I see a little something over through what they got, Walmart to Walmart. That'll be easier.
I mean, PayPal is the best you're gonna get. PayPal even more secure than Walmart.
I don't got no PayPal account, man. I'm scared of all that stuff, man. I believe the computer is the mark of the beast. And my mama just telling me somebody just got her for $25,000 in her checking account.
Not at PayPal.
I said, no, that's why I don't even deal with the bank.
Not at PayPal. PayPal, believe me, they got a 1-800 number. If somebody gives you $25K, you gave it to them on accident, and now you got to get it back. Because PayPal is not playing with you.
I'm gonna look into that, man. I'm gonna try to see what I can do with that, cause you keep popping that PayPal. I'm gonna
Because
look
I
into
haven't had
it.
any issues
But man,
with it.
tell me where you think our highs and our lows will be in this game? Where you think that we
Lows,
got the A and the
linebackers is
B
my
and the
concern.
C category with when we line up with North Carolina, since they played so good and they came back from a 20-point lead they South Carolina had on them.
Linebackers are my concern with the defense, not defensive line. I feel like linebackers play sluggish. Quarterback is a concern of mine right now, which I didn't think would be a concern of mine. Will Mallory is a concern of mine, which I didn't think would be a concern of mine. Cornerbacks and safeties aren't a concern of mine, which I thought would be a concern of mine. Running backs, I feel like we're deep. Wide receivers, I feel like we're deep. Play calling wasn't bad. I just feel like Jaren has to get better.
So how you feel how so okay when we dropped that punt and Jeff Thomas dropped that punt and then Florida went in to score and then we came back and turned the ball over and Florida got us in a position where we had our striker on one of their best receivers and we got a mismatch. And they went down the field on a deep ball. How do you feel since Coach Diaz done gave up the play call? He done let his assistant call plays. How do you feel about us matching up with the two players that went in the transfer portal, the two cornerbacks we had that was been mad because they're not starting, and we got the striker playing more of a position where he's in coverage?
You're a little bit wrong. That muff punt was inside the 10-yard line. Okay? That muff punt was inside the 10-yard line. They went 8 yards and got a touchdown. So
yeah.
So you're not gonna always that was designed for them to get a touchdown. It's hard to stop them from getting a touchdown from the 8-yard line. Okay? Defense is gonna give up plays. They have 5-star receivers on the offense side of the ball too. We're not gonna shut them out. The problem is we didn't make plays when we were supposed to make plays. That's the problem.
Right.
That drop touchdown by Jeff Thomas with the penalty, he still should have caught it.
Right.
Okay? The muff punt should have never happened. The missed tackles,
right.
even though there was a holding penalty, the missed tackles still should have never happened.
Right.
Shaq Quarterman playing on the sideline and on the bench the whole game shouldn't have happened.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, we have to remember to protect our house. You gotta protect our team.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta protect our team. We are talented enough to beat anybody in the country. We're not deep enough. Let's get it straight. We are talented enough to beat Alabama. We are not deep enough. We are talented enough to beat Clemson. We are not deep enough. We are talented enough to beat Florida State. We might not even be deep enough. But there aren't too many teams in this country more talented than us.
Yeah.
Okay? So we, as a coaching staff, as football players, have to execute at a higher rate when we play against teams like Florida State, Florida, Alabama, and Clemson, and Oklahoma.
Right.
But we playing against teams like North Carolina stuff. If we execute, it shouldn't even be an issue of whether or not we win by 8 to 10 points.
Yeah, I don't see why we having problems out of the linebackers and them boys seals. You know what I mean?
Shaq has become. You see this shirt right here? You see this shirt right here? What is this shirt?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
What is this shirt made out of?
Cotton.
There you go.
So he done got soft.
Mm-hmm. And I would tell him to his face.
Hey Hey, I want to tell you another thing, man. I watch a lot of the coastal teams, man. They look pretty tough, man. They look pretty tough, man. Boston College look pretty good. Virginia Tech look pretty good. Pittsburgh look pretty good.
Look at that.
Virginia
Another
look pretty
donation.
good. Did you see any other teams?
Hey, another donation from Music City Kane. $10 donation that did not show up. Did not show up. Did not show up. $10 donation from Music City Kane. Go Canes. I hope PMR not working with this game. Another $10 donation, and I'm still sitting on $3.
So I don't know. So when the $3 donation came through, did it automatically show up when it hit your account,
Yes, it
or
did.
it did take a while?
It automatically showed up. I've had like 4 or 5 donations since then, and none of them are showing up.
Man, I don't know, man. You gonna have to you gotta get that sign up, man, because when that sign is up, it automatically deters people away from doing that, because you can see that dollar sign right there. I'm looking at the dollar sign. So when you pump and pay, send me a donation, that's easy way to do it right there. So you gonna have to deter them. You gonna have to start doing some kind of way where you got.
Yeah, I'm out to edit. I'm out to edit and put it in the background. I'm out to learn how to edit.
That's what you gotta do. But I'm gonna get on off here because I ain't gonna hold up the line, because I know you had one other person call, but I just wanted you to break down, what we look like with this coastal division, how everything pan out this weekend, what kind of teams you seen with the other teams that we're gonna be playing pretty soon, how we match up with North Carolina. And how you feel about the upcoming game and pumping your Tallahassee event that you got going on November the 2nd.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that event. Hopefully, but it's gonna be done different this time. I will not lose. I lost over $400 on that event. I will not do that this time. I am charging for this event.
Right.
If people
So I'm
don't
gonna get out here. I'm gonna get out here, and we gonna holler later. All right.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much.
All right, boy.
I'm gonna ask everybody. I have 123 people in the chat, and I know there are some people who's already donated. If you have PayPal, $2 to my PayPal, I'm good. I got some things I got some things I need to do. So I mean, if you get my PayPal for $2, I'm okay. If not, I understand. That's not soft, but he plays soft. I understand that, Jeff. You good, my brother. You're good, my brother. I understand that. And please call in and still call in and talk. You good, my brother. Yo, who we got?
Hey, what's going on, Zoe? Austin.
What's going on, Austin? What's good with you, my brother?
Nothing much, bro. I had to call in because, you keep going with this Tate thing, man. I don't think he's as big a distraction as you think he is.
That's because you're a Tate fan, Austin.
It's not that I'm a Tate fan.
Yes, it is.
It's that
Yes, it
I
is.
think that
Yes,
we
it
all
is.
assuming that,
Answer this
Pope and
question,
Wiggins and all
Austin.
these boys is putting in the work, but how do we really know that? If Tate's beating them out in practice...
He's not beating them out in
then-
practice. Tate, what I'm telling you is inside information. What I'm telling you is what I'm hearing from the inside, not from the outside. I don't read sports blogs. I talk to people in the program. I'm a booster. I know boosters want him on the field.
I get what you're saying, but out of his own mouth, out of Pope's own mouth, he said last year he couldn't learn the playbook. And
Out
that
of
was
who?
the most basic offense.
Out of who own mouth?
all time.
Who said that?
Pope said it. Pope said he did not learn the playbook.
Oh,
last
okay,
year.
okay.
He
This
said he
is a
did not learn.
difference. This is a
So I'm saying if
different
that's
offense.
I'm saying if that's the most basic offense of all time, and now you got
How do we
Eno,
know it's
who's
the most
notoriously
basic? Were
got
you
a
in the
complicated
offense?
How do you know he's learning it?
How do you know it's the most basic? Did they
Last
tell you?
year, that was the most basic offense of all time.
And
You know that was.
time out.
It was just-
Hold up. And didn't Mark Richt not play the best quarterback available?
Yeah, but
And if you say he beat Pope out, if you saying he beat Pope out, fine. Why is he beating
There was
out?
no motion. There was
If
no
you saying he
option, there was
beat-
nothing. It was just line up and try to beat your man.
Okay, if you saying he beat Pope out, why is he beating out Hightower and everybody else?
I love Hightower. Hightower to me, I think he should be the number one receiver. But Wiggins, don't get me started on Wiggins. That boy couldn't catch a cold butt naked in the snow last year. He had the drops crazy.
No, he didn't.
Year.
You know who had most drops last year? How many drops did Wiggins have last year?
I don't know the number off the top of my head, but I know for a fact in that FSU game he had at least 3.
Okay, who had all the drops last year?
Last year, just because he was on the team, I'm gonna have to go with Cajun because that boy couldn't catch either.
He had 18 drops last year. He had 50 something total. 18 on went to Wiggins. I mean to what's his name? All right.
The other thing about Martell
can,
too is he was on all
what is he
3 of those big plays we had. He was on the offense at the time. The DJ Dallas touchdown run, he took three defenders out of position for that run. He was on the run where Cam Harris got down to the 10-yard line and got called back. He was out there for that play, and he was out there for the Brevin touchdown too. So I think just by being out there, he got the defense looking at him every play. He don't even got to do anything, but they putting 2 people on him every time.
All right, I'm gonna explain something to you. Let me explain something to you, right? You have these South Florida receivers, right?
Yeah.
That's coming to Miami, right? That want to come to Miami. If you have a California kid who's never caught a pass in his life, right?
Right.
That is most definitely getting booster influence. This is not a.
But I think. But I don't know what the boosters will have a problem with now because if he's not gonna be quarterback, it don't matter if he wide receiver. Why does the booster care if he a wide receiver?
They want him on the field. Okay, I'm a booster.
I can see that. I can see that.
All right. What do you think happens when if Wiggins and Pope was to transfer? What do you think happens with a lot of South Florida kids that see what's going on with Tate?
And I see your point there too, but you got to understand like this.
I don't have to understand that. You can make a point.
If they not good enough to beat him out, like why?
How are they not good enough to beat him
if they're
out?
At Alabama, which is where
name me one catch.
Gonna go to with Alabama. You think Saban's gonna put him on the field if you don't know the playbook?
Name me one catch that he's made.
Riding the bench. He'd be riding the bench at Alabama too.
That's Nick Saban. Name me one catch that Tate has made.
All I'm saying is.
You said beat them out.
I'm not a super Tate fan.
You're saying beat them out.
Best people.
You're saying beat them out.
If you're not beating them out in the practice, I don't know what to tell them.
You're saying beat them out.
This is what all the old school Kane said too, man. They said practice was the game.
You're saying beat them out.
Practice was where you made your name.
Listen to me. You saying beat them out. Name me one catch that Tate has made.
He hasn't even. I don't even think they targeted him.
Name me one. So how is he beating them out?
He's a decoy, like Manny said. He's not a wide receiver. He's not a quarterback.
Then, so how is he getting more snaps than a wide receiver?
I just think if the other guys want to play, they need to beat him out. Because I just want to see the best players on the field. I know they're good. I know they're
they need to beat him out.
I just feel like maybe there's something we don't know going on. Maybe they're not putting in the work they're supposed to be putting in.
No,
maybe
because Manny will speak on that.
Because don't forget, too, Tate knows the playbook because he was a quarterback. He had to know all the plays. So he knows all the plays.
Okay. Hey, bro, my brother. That's how you feel. I'm not here to change your opinion.
No, and I'm not here to change yours either. I just feel like sometimes people get a little crazy on Tate.
No, people were sucking,
and they think
people
he's like
were sucking
way, but I don't think he's
people were sucking Tate toes when he first came to Miami.
Switched from quarterback to wide receiver. He just wants to be on the team.
People know he didn't time out. He had to get convinced to stay on the team. He quit on the team. Let's not forget.
How you figure that?
So when he found out he didn't get the position, he didn't come to practice the next day. His father had to talk to him.
We don't know what that was about.
I know what it was about. He never missed a day of practice. He never missed. Let me explain something. He never missed a day of practice until then.
I don't know, man.
It's the truth.
He would have hit that portal.
It's the truth.
I'm a quarterback. I'm out.
His daddy. Me and his daddy talked the whole spring game. Me and his father talked the whole spring game. Not half the spring game, the whole spring game. We sat side by side with each other the whole spring game. Tate quit on the team and his daddy, them talked him to coming back. That's what happened. That's what happened. Whether we want to admit it or not, that's what happened. Put it this way. If Nikoski would have did the same thing, he'd be getting killed right now.
Yeah, but Nikosi already got strikes against him here. I know they clean his play
What do you
with
mean strikes? What strikes? Give me strikes. Give me the strikes. Give me the strikes he got against him.
You know, he had the video.
The video of what? Flashing money?
He had the video with the money and it.
What's wrong with that? Was that an NCAA violation? Was that an NCAA violation? Was that an NCAA violation? No, was that an NCAA violation?
I don't think so, but
okay,
you know,
then.
it makes
all right, so that's not a strike.
And the
it's not a strike.
Just don't even want them asking those questions.
That's not a strike. It's not a strike against him. So give me a strike.
And he got suspended for the last game, for the bowl game.
He didn't get for what? He didn't get suspended for the last game. He got suspended he got suspended for that money issue that had nothing to do with the NCAA. They brought it back up. They brought it back up. Mark Richt brought it back up.
I'm not knocking Kosi. I'm not
gonna allow you
I'm riding with Jaren.
Answer this question. Answer this question. Why did Tate Lee Martin?
Jaren had one game.
Why did Tate
have a great game, but he didn't have a bad game either.
Why did
Tate people ready to go to Nikosi way too quick?
Who said it was ready to go to Nikosi?
You said all these people gonna be if he got another bad game.
I didn't say I was gonna be ready to go. I didn't say that's what's gonna happen.
I don't think they're real fans.
That's what. No, you're not a real fan. If you say that, because everybody you root for a guy who didn't even play, that didn't even commit to Miami. Nikosi at least committed to Miami.
I don't want to say that quarterback.
Anthony Williams.
I don't think he can play quarterback. That's how you know I'm not a.
Hear me, but you're cheering for a guy who didn't even
play quarterback.
You're cheering for a guy who didn't even commit to Miami.
But I don't want him at quarterback though. I want Jaren. I think Jaren is the future, and I think after that game, I think everybody should be excited because he did miss a lot of open plays. You're right. He missed that time a couple times.
I gotta take this call.
Just the fact that he kept getting up after getting hit in the mouth, and he was accurate when he did throw the ball, man. I don't think I've seen a guy like that maybe since Stephen Morris, and Stephen Morris wasn't that good either. But you know, he was probably the best quarterback we had in the last couple of years.
All right, this might be a what's name call. Let me tell you, I gotta take this call. Oh, damn. Hey, I'm explaining one thing to you. Thing to you. You can't say a fan is not a fan because they root for another player.
You're right. I noticed that too. I think it's a difference in age groups because I always
it's not a difference in age groups. I gotta take this call. It's not a difference in age groups.
They got their favorite players on the team. I feel like younger dudes like me and some of the other dudes I be talking to, we don't really got a.
Y'all got y'all favorite players. That's why y'all all rooted for Tate. That's why y'all all rooted for Tate. Y'all got y'all favorite players. Let me take this next call.
I appreciate it.
I hope you're not calling to talk about Florida.
No, I'm not.
Because I'm still live.
I know, and I want to talk live.
Uh-oh. I done did something, y'all.
You can do anything. I just want you to understand that you don't need to get your blood pressure up just because some people are idiots. And a lot of times they try to give you a little information and they don't know all the facts. So I want you to relax and let them say what they're going to say. Listen to what they're saying. And then you comment on what they're saying. So that's all I had to say.
Y'all see I'm getting schooled live. Y'all cut it out. Stop it. She's smart. Shut up. Shut up. She's smart. Shut up. She's right.
You're doing a great
Shut
job.
up. Listen to her, bro. Y'all leave me alone. Miss me. See how what you done started in the chat. See what you done started in the chat. See.
All right.
Yes, babe.
All right. Love you.
Love you too, babe.
Goodbye.
Y'all see what y'all done started in the chat, man.
One, 9, 0.
Here comes Slim.
Now
Slim.
you've been to get schooled again.
actually, I got bone picking with you today.
What bone you got to pick with me, Slim?
Man, you better watch that blasphemous talk coming out your mouth about Shaq Quarterman.
It's not
or
blasphemy.
The Lord will smite you down.
How am I blasphemy when he's playing slow right now? Playing slow. He's not hitting.
Name a linebacker to play better than him.
1-803-800-7223.
That's not what I said. I didn't say a linebacker, but he's not playing up to Shaq Quarterman standards. He's playing slow. If he got drafted right now, he'd be a 5th-round draft pick.
And a lot of this ain't come from you. A lot of this has come from some other people over the summer that for some reason, and I got nothing against Michael Pinkney. I don't.
I've never even mentioned Pinkney's name. I'm just focusing strictly on Shaq.
Well, like I said, this didn't really come from you, this part of it anyway. But for some reason, there are some people that have got it stuck in their heads that Michael Pinkney is so much better than Shaq. And I just ain't seeing it. Especially when you sit down and look at all their numbers. Now, as far as that game,
Shaq is
a lot of people jumped on the linebackers, but the linebackers did what they were supposed to do in the plays that were called. He called a lot of corner blitzes, safety blitz. He didn't call a whole lot of linebacker blitzes.
Well, it's not the blitzes that I'm worried about. Is that he's not reading the defense like he used to.
He was in on almost every tackle, or right around the ball.
No,
like
he wasn't.
Russell
was in on every tackle.
And had an interception in the game.
Robert Knowles been in on every tackle last week.
Well, and that's another one, going back to that last caller. A lot of people are saying Robert Knowles looks good in practice, but I ain't seen it on the field.
He looked good last week on the field. He had 9 tackles last week. I think 2 or 3 for losses.
Well, I didn't say last week. I said last year.
I'm talking about last week. I'm talking about last.
They moved him down. You can't wipe away 3 years of bad play.
Yes, you
can.
can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because if he has a great year this year, this is what'll make him this year, not last year or the year before last. This year is the year that.
I didn't say the year. I said you can't wipe it away after one game.
I'm not wiping it away. I'm saying he's a tackler, not a cover.
You're absolutely right. I mean, put him in every time if you're going to call a corner blitz.
Well, he wasn't playing corner. He was playing striker.
Oh, is that what they moved him to? Okay.
Yeah. Which I said he should have got moved to last year, either linebacker or striker. Because he can't cover. Can't turn his hips.
He can. Yeah, man, it's just, I mean, it is what it is. Some people just aren't as good as others.
Exactly.
Now, to put this Tate baby to bed, because quite frankly, I'm tired of hearing about him. 786 said it the best. Tate can hope to be the 7th or 8th best receiver at the University of Miami, and that's all he could really be.
The young guy said, all the old people have our favorite players, and young people are open-minded. It's not. That is totally untrue. We want to win football games. We want to win football games, man. I don't care who it is. But when Tate Martell came in, what was all the hype around Tate?
Oh, Tate was the media darling on ESPN.
On ESPN, on every Fane's, on every Kane. Only Kane's website he wasn't the ESPN darling is over here.
Now, I'm not going to take anything away from his athletic ability, because he does have that. But you can't. I mean, as many drops as Wiggins had last year, and if I'm not mistaken, he was 2nd place behind Cager. He's still got 3 times as many, 4 times as many, 5 times as many catches in his career.
Who caught the game-winning touchdown against Florida State? Who caught that game-winning touchdown against Florida State either the first year with Malik Rozier?
That was Darrell Langham.
That was Langham, okay.
Yeah, that was Daryl Langham. He was good for those big play catches. He was clutch.
Yeah.
That's about all Langham was. He was clutch. In the game, he ain't gonna catch nothing, but he gonna catch the ones that matter to win the game. Because he caught that first down catch in the Georgia Tech game that set up the Travis Homer touchdown in 2017.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of, this is my 1,000 subscriber, and I didn't get not one donation to PayPal today. I almost want to cry. I ain't get a birthday gift. I ain't get a birthday gift, man. But nah, at the same time, though, man. Listen, man. I keep telling people, I'm with Jarren Williams. People can say what they want to say. If he have a game like he had last week, fans aren't patient. They're not going to be patient with him. They're not. And we can get as mad as we want to, but it's what's going to happen. It's what's going to happen. Fans are not going to be patient with him if he has another game like he did last week.
Well, fans everywhere aren't patient. That's just the way college football is. I mean, Jalen Hurts had one bad half of football and was replaced at Alabama's starting quarterback.
And then vice versa. Remember, it happened again with what's her name? Tua.
Well, Tua took that ankle injury in that game.
He was injured before that game, but they pulled him because of that bad half.
Oh yeah, he was playing bad in that game. Georgia had his number in that game,
and that's why they pulled him. Why am I tripping? I don't understand why people say that. Zoe, you tripping? What am I tripping for? Why am I tripping? Plaque off. Why am I tripping? Why? What did I say that I'm tripping? I apologize, Anthony King. I need to let the caller talk. I apologize for that. Go ahead, Slim.
Now, I agree with what the people in the chat are saying as far as you can't play musical quarterbacks. But what you're also saying is right. That, and I said this when me, you, and 786 were on the phone. Jarren starts the season 0-3. They're going to pull him. I mean, they're going to give him a shot, but what are they going to do? Run through the whole season with him if he's not doing good? No, they're not. They're going to pull him, and they're going to put in the next man up and see if he can win games for them. Jarren does have a lot of improving to do.
Got a $5 donation from, I can't pronounce your name. I'm just going to call you TD Deltaville. Appreciate that so much, my brother. Thank you. I think people sometimes get up. He said I'm tripping. I'm trying to figure out what did I'm saying where I'm wrong at. I mean, if I'm tripping, how am I tripping? I would like for that caller. I would like for that person to call in and tell me what I'm tripping at.
Hey, what he's saying is he's saying the same thing that somebody else said, was that Tate was put in as a decoy to give the defense something else to look at. But here's the thing. Tate's not a wide receiver, so you're not fooling anybody putting him as a decoy at wide receiver. Now, if you've lined him up back there with Jarren as a possible running back, or you don't know who's catching the snap, that would be effective as a decoy.
Donald just said that hurts you with donations. What hurts me with donations, Donald? Could you please explain that to me so I can fix that? So I can fix that problem? Because I don't want to get hurt with donations. So I need you to help me to let me know what hurts me with donations. I appreciate that, Austin Kane. You are always welcome to call in, my brother. I had to rush you out the phone because you see who was calling. Boss was calling. My impatience hurts me. I'm not cursing anybody out anymore. What do you want me to be perfect? Slim, do I have to be perfect? Do I have to be... Slim, what do I have to be? Do I have to be perfect? I think, you know what hurts with donations? People who just make excuses not to donate.
It's either perfection or nothing.
It has nothing to do with if I'm cutting a caller off or... What hurts, I have 150 people in the chat right now. So if that hurt with donations, then that would hurt with 150 people in the chat. What hurts with donations is lame people using lame excuses on why you don't want to donate. That's what hurts with donations. That's what hurts with donations. You're lame and you don't want to donate. So I'm going to call you lame and you don't want to donate. Because I keep hearing so many people tell me, Lonzo, don't change who you are. And I've tried my best to change for the better. Am I right, Slim? Slim, how about not stop cursing and yelling? And I do cut people off, but I can't do everything at one time. How can I be perfect, Slim?
Execute.
Okay. Oh, God.
Hey,
If it's my attitude, hey Derek.
Please everybody.
Hey Derek, if it's my attitude, then why are you watching, bro? If it's my attitude, then dreadlock, and you don't need to watch me.
I guess you don't like me neither, because I sure got an attitude.
If you don't like my attitude, then why are you watching me? Unsubscribe me and don't watch me, because you've never donated, dreadlock. I didn't call a donator lame. I didn't call anybody lame. He said you just call a donator lame. Who did I call lame? Who did I rewind the video? Did I just call somebody lame? Did the word lame just come out of my mouth? Slim, did you ever call somebody lame?
Nope.
Now I'm gonna call you a liar for you saying I called somebody lame. I didn't call anybody lame. I said don't watch my channel if you don't like what I say. I tell you what, Donald, it's not all about a buck with you. I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you. Block party for Donald. How about that? Thank you. I'm not going to keep your negative energy in my chat. So now you're blocked. Block party for Donald. Go talk to other YouTube subscribers. How about that? I'm good with that. Block party for Donald. You don't like me, don't watch me. That's simple. That's simple. Who did I call lames? Canes. I got a lot of trolls in this thing. So I guess Kane City can get blocked too, because I'm trying to figure out who I call lame. Who did I call lame? Slim, since I've been on the phone with you, did you hear me call somebody lame?
Nope.
Who did I call? You saying yes I did. Go back and find who I call lame. It's people like you that try to get me out of character. It's people like you who try to get me out of character. I know I said people who don't donate. I said if you don't people who don't want to donate, don't use excuses on why you don't want to donate. That's lame.
Yeah,
that's
lame
what excuses. I said. That's lame and weak. If you don't want to donate, just don't donate. Don't use excuses to why you don't donate. That's what I said. But I didn't call a donator lame. I get people who call me ass clowns when they donate. Call right now. Call, hey, Slim, let me let him call right now. I want to hear what he got to say.
No, what you need to do, honestly, let that go, get back to what we're talking about.
I want him to call. I want to know what he's talking about. You can stay on the line when he calls. I just want him to call. Go ahead and call right now. Go ahead and call right now, because I'm all for suggestions. So go ahead and call. I'm going to put the number in the chat. Because what's funny to me is people use lame excuses to why they don't want to donate. I'm gonna move on, but I'm gonna let this guy express his opinion on why what I said. Yeah, I got a lot of haters this year. You're right. I got a lot, but I got the cojones to take on them too. So I put the number in the chat and I'm waiting for him to call.
Well, in the meantime,
let's go.
One of the main reasons I said I was fine with the linebacker play in that game is because they only gave up 43 yards rushing. Against what Florida said was, the second coming of Emmitt Smith. I ain't seen it.
Oh yeah. I mean, they held their own. I'm just looking at. I expect more out of Shaq Quarterman.
Well, I also had something. It's something I said before the game.
Hold on, I got somebody calling in. So I'm gonna let him join with you.
+1-786-521-8606.
Who I got? Yo, who I got?
Out of Miami, Kansas City Cartel, man.
Who I call lame?
Listen.
No. I'm gonna cut you off because you said I called somebody lame. You said I called somebody lame.
I'm just trying to help, bro.
But you said I called somebody lame. When you say I called somebody lame, I want you to say who I called lame.
I'm finna tell you what exactly happened and who you was responding to when you said you're lame for making excuses why people don't donate. That's exactly was your words. I'm not making it up, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna
go exactly.
That's exactly what I said. I said that's what I said. But you said I'm calling donor. You said I called a donator lame.
You was talking to Mikey Man Miami, who mentioned something to you, and you went at him and said you're lame for making excuses.
Exactly. Did he donate?
That's exactly what your words. I'm not making it up.
Did he donate? Did he donate?
He just mentioned he donated to you.
No, he did not.
True.
Bro,
no, I donated.
Bro, when?
I donated a lot.
When?
All right, I'm going back to it right now.
Go back
I'm read you the transcript.
Go back, and I can read you the transcript when he donated.
You're calling me a troll.
I am calling you a troll.
I listen to you plenty. I ain't no troll, man. I ain't gotta.
Let me explain something. Let me explain something to you, bro. I bust my behind doing this every single day. I ask for opinions all the time, but when you come tell me the reason why I don't get donors is because of this, and you tell me to look at another channel or this and that.
He never told you to look at another channel.
Okay.
He says, don't let it go. He said, stay above that, please. We love to listen to your opinions. Don't let people get to you, man. Then the next one said, and he was telling you to relax on the other dude who was talking about.
Okay.
You know who? The FUPHUKU guy who you just blocked. And then you made a
comment
thing about telling him, like you mentioned him.
How you know? I didn't mention no name. I mentioned no name. Did I mention Mikey name?
Because you read his
Did I mention Mikey name?
He said your impatience hurt you. And you read his exact quote.
I said his impatience
hurt you.
So what?
And that's when you mentioned that.
I told people my impatience hurt. So what? You do this on a daily basis, bro. How many people do these live chats as much as I do? And all of BS and all of BS I read in these comment sections about people constantly talking about me.
But
there is no but.
You're getting so caught up into the chat.
I supposed to.
You actually have people defending you, and you're getting so caught up into it.
Did Mikey get blocked? Did Mikey get blocked?
We want you to win, bro.
Did Mikey get blocked?
No, but he got
all right. Did Mikey get? No, he did not. No, I said that's a lame comment. I said that's a lame. I said that's a lame comment. I said that's a lame. I said that's a lame comment. If you telling me, let me explain to you. If you don't want to donate, if you don't want to donate, then you don't want to donate. That's a lame excuse.
No, first you said you didn't even say Lane. You said
No,
Lane
I
didn't
didn't.
even come out your
Bro,
mouth. So now you finna come.
I tell you what.
So,
I tell you what.
man, everybody here to.
I
we
tell
want
you.
to win, bro.
Obviously, you don't. Obviously, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you.
I didn't say you called us.
Let me explain something to you.
It's sometimes you get caught up, bro. And
I get caught up because I do this every day. I get caught up because I do this every day, and I gotta hear people like you constantly, always criticizing every little thing I do. Nothing positive I do. Every little thing I do.
Bro,
I've been talking football. I've been on here for an hour 35 minutes, and this is what you call for.
I called because you called me a troll.
I didn't call you a troll. Somebody in the chat called you a troll.
No, you said it.
I repeated what they said.
Oh my God, bro.
I'll tell you what. I'll talk to you later, bro. I'm not about to let you kill my day. All right?
All right, man.
Enjoy the rest of your day, homie. Slim, you still there?
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious, bruh. Bro, what is we doing, Slim? It's like no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try to, you can't please everybody. You can't.
Now, hang on. To what he said, and other people in the chat have caught you. Sometimes you'll look at something said in the chat. It's part of a conversation, and you'll think somebody's coming at you.
But how many times have I asked?
Correct you on that.
How many times have I asked if I think it's coming at me? Are you talking about me?
Well, I think this one particular that he's talking about today, you didn't ask. That's not
what I'm asking you. What I'm asking you is how many times have I asked? How many times have I asked, are you talking about me? How can I'm one person reading 150,000 chats right now, right? And talking on the phone with somebody, trying to stay in touch with everybody all the time. Am I perfect? Am I a machine? I'm not Ray Lewis. I'm not a machine, jerk. How you want me to keep it real but then keep it fake? Anytime somebody say something in the chat, I ask, are you talking about me? Before I even respond, are you talking about me? But I can't do that I can't do that every single time. I can't do that every single time. I can't do that every time, and I can't afford to pay nobody to do it for me.
Here's an idea for you. You set up a couple people as moderators of the chat, and people that are just in there trying to start shit, they can take care of them.
Yeah, because I can't pay people to do that, though. I can't afford to pay people to do that.
You don't. Dude, I'm a mod on Uncle Lou's chat. I can block people off there.
Well, that's what I'll do then. Because I try my best to take. I try my best to take every call.
They'll get a little wrench beside their name every time they put something in the chat. You let them take care of that.
I try my best to take every call, to take every comment, to do whatever I gotta do. But then, like I said, you got people who just gonna disagree, just to disagree. Who gonna say this is why people don't donate? Bro, you don't donate because you don't want to. That has nothing to do with it. Ask this question: are you gonna watch content that you don't like?
No.
I don't like the Steve Harvey show, so I never watched it.
But what I'm saying is this.
I agree with what you're saying.
With this particular one,
I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying.
This is one that you didn't ask about, and I think it's gotten blown up out of proportion.
It might have got blown up out of proportion because I didn't ask about it, but I'm not perfect. I'm not Christ.
And that's why I'm saying.
I'm not. Even if you set that up, it's still gonna. There's still gonna. Even if you set that up, there's still gonna be miscommunication. It's still gonna be things that happen that people are gonna say certain things. It's a live
And guess what?
feed.
Everybody's got the number. If somebody feels like Zoe's taking something the wrong way, you got the number. Call in.
Thank you. It's a talk show for their opinion. I have an opinion. You have an opinion. And I give everybody the opportunity to call in. Everybody. Everybody. People say I cut people off. I do cut people off. I do.
Now,
I cut
as far as Mikey Man, he's the one that had the problem. Hey, you put the number in the chat 3 or 4 times. Pick up your phone call. I've never had a problem getting out of the way. Let somebody else get on here.
Exactly.
I don't think anybody else has either.
Take some accountabilities for your actions, BS Zoe. You're certainly have a lot of BS coming out of your mouth. Then why are you here, Craig? Then why are you here? I mean, it's that simple. Why are you here? I went from not cursing at people. Now, you know Slim, last year, he would have got cursed. Am I wrong? Look, Slim. Cursed
I mean, you
out.
still get to cursing at each other.
I'm saying last year, somebody would have got cursed out. I didn't curse one time in that whole thing. Am I wrong?
No.
And still let him get his opinion across. So if you don't like what I do, you don't have to be here. And we already discussed that came Central, and if I'm wrong, I apologize for that. Sheesh. I'm not perfect, bro. I want one of y'all to do this show one day. Slim, remember when you did it for about an hour or so, you and 786, and how many issues came up? Remember that? It's not easy. This is not easy. It's not easy. It's not. I try my best to at least give content. But this is why radio shows have gotten away from callers. Am I wrong, Slim? Most radio shows don't do call-ins no more. Because of stuff like this.
A lot of them don't, but here's the thing. Somebody put something in the chat that I do kind of agree with. You don't necessarily need to try and read the chat while you're on the phone with somebody. Because a lot of times, there'll be a different conversation going on in the chat.
You right.
It might not be what you and whoever's on the phone are talking about.
You are 100% right, Slim.
So, when you're on the phone, it's you and whoever's on the phone with you, what you're talking about.
But what's the definition of fan?
When you get up, jumping back into the chat.
What's the definition? What's the definition of fan? What's a short-term thing for fan?
Fan is short for fanatic.
Fanatic. I get so many people in here who talk so much trash and show so much hate all the time. All the time. And I take it. And if I make a mistake, I make a mistake. But out of a 2-hour show that I just did today, he pointed out 1 or 2 mistakes in 2 hours. I think that's pretty damn good. I think that's pretty good. Whether people like me or not, everybody still got, this is my personal number, everybody still got an opportunity to call in and voice their opinion. We were talking about UNC, and that could have been let go that quick. It could have been said, Zoe, I wasn't talking about you. Why wasn't that said? Right?
That's a good question.
Why wasn't that said? Zoe, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about somebody else. I know you were on the phone talking to somebody else. I wasn't talking about you. Why wasn't that said? Since Kane, what's his name, what's his name again? Kane, whatever his name is. Why wasn't that
Mikey
said?
Man.
Why wasn't the other guy?
That is a good question.
Why wasn't that
That is
said?
a good question.
Since he defending everybody else, what's his name? I'm trying to find him now. Trying to find him now.
Kansas City Cartel.
Yeah, Kansas City Cartel. Why wasn't
Brandon Frick.
Why wasn't I'm gonna let Brandon Frick in you? Why wasn't that said, Kansas City Cartel? Why wasn't it said that Zoe, my bad, I wasn't talking about you? If he know I'm reading the chat. How about that? How about why wasn't that said? Why wasn't that said?
But
Yo, what's up, dude?
What's going on, Brandon? What's going on, Brandon? This is my boy from up the street. What's going on with you, bro?
Yeah, just living the dream, you know.
Are you going to the game Saturday?
Yes, sir.
I wish I could. I ain't going. I'm broke.
all right, now I've seen a bunch of people in the chat talking about score predictions. Let's throw out some score predictions for this game.
All right, what's your score prediction, Brandon?
God, I'd say 30 points to us, maybe like mid-teens them. Carolina made them look way too good. Like, if Jake Bentley just could have thrown the ball, he had so many open receivers. Like,
well, Jake Bentley's a 4-year starter and has been trashed for 4 years.
Yep.
yeah, I mean, I feel like Carolina. I mean, we live in Columbia, so you gotta at least watch them. I mean, we ain't pulling for Clemson.
I get what Zoe's trying to do, give North Carolina respect. I get it.
Now this is like an interconference hate game. Do you not remember when you remember when Switzer did the
$2 donation from JP. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah. Well, the only times North Carolina's really given
UNC Gamecock fan. USC Gamecock fan. Hey Brandon, that's your homeboy from Elgin. Said USC Gamecock fan got UNC 42-3 Miami. He got UNC 42-3 over Miami. Oh my God.
So you missed a couple super chats. Go back and get them.
I got one of them.
I really think this is gonna be a challenge. I mean, if we could just play how we played against Florida, I mean, I really don't see it.
$2 donation from Manor Boy Kane. Appreciate that, my brother. And I don't know if I missed another one. I got that other one.
There's a $25 donation.
Yeah, $25 donation from Luther Cooper. Zoe love over here. Savannah, all about the youth. Appreciate that, my brother.
Well, my personal prediction for this game, Jared Williams isn't going to have to win it. They're not going to have to put this game on Jared Williams.
I want it to be on him, though.
He's going to pass the ball, but my prediction for this game is I think Cam Harris and DJ Dallas both will get taken out of the game.
Can I say something? Brandon. Listen to me. Not you, Brandon Tooks. Brandon. I've already said I apologize to Mikey. Okay? I got into a chat when my name was mentioned. And I didn't know that he wasn't talking about me. And like I said, I asked the question. But if you're not talking about me, please let me know you're not. I try my freaking best to pay attention to the chat and to what's going on the phone at the same time. Okay? This is what I try to do. Slim, let me have this. Slim,
what you're saying.
Slim, let me have this. Slim, let me have this, please. Let me have this, please. I try my best to pay attention to what's going on in the chat and what's going on at the phone. That's my mistake. That's my mistake for trying to do two things at once. So I apologize to Mikey. If that's what I said, I apologize. But it's not easy doing this every single day. And if you're going to hold me accountable for every little thing that I do, then leave. Because I'm trying my best. I do this show every day to give everybody the opportunity to come on and talk and have their opinion. And I try to react to the chat and I try to react to the phone. If I don't react to the chat, you know what people gonna say? Just like earlier, Alonzo, you're never reading my chat. Alonzo, you're never reading my chat. I get that every day. And then go back to the beginning of the video when I got that. Go back to the beginning of the video when I got that. Okay? So if no, Slim. No, don't Alonzo me right now. Serious. Because I'm tired of people saying the exact same thing. Bro, if I made a mistake, I made a mistake. I own it. I own it. Okay? But I'm trying my best. And if you can't respect that, then leave. I'm done talking about it. Go ahead, Slim. Oh, go ahead, Brandon.
Slim Shady Kane.
Oh, Brandon, hold on. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna say this right here is a mix-up on both ends, because they're hollering about a super chat that came in while we were talking. And the chat needs to calm down a little bit if you don't acknowledge every single one that comes through right when it comes through. Because Mikey just dropped you $100.
I didn't see it.
And that's what I'm saying. The chat needs to slow down a little bit just because you don't acknowledge it as soon as it drops.
I didn't...
That's what that was.
How?
They telling you to have a little patience. They need to have a little patience too.
You can't stay here then bye, my brother. I appreciate you. And enjoy the rest of your life, my brother. If you can't stay here, bye. Enjoy the rest.
786.
See, I didn't even see that. Mikey Man Miami. Mikey Man Miami. I appreciate the $100 donation. I did not see it at all. I appreciate the $100 donation.
+1
Mikey
40443 80363.
Mikey Man Miami. Thank you for the $100 donation, my brother. I appreciate it 110%. Who we got on?
Hello.
Who we got?
This is Judith.
Uh-oh, now I'm definitely about to get beat up. I'm about to get beat up for real now. What's up, Judith?
I'm just calling to make sure that you're okay.
Judith, it's like everybody in the chat attacking me because when I try to read, I can't read everything. Then they tell me not to read everything. Then I miss something. Then you miss this. I can't. I don't know. It's not now. Mark telling me to settle down, Zoe. Something in the background. What you got in the background, Judith? I hear a lot of squeaking in the background.
It's you. Hold on.
That's you, baby girl.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
There you go.
Okay.
Instead of crying,
I was listening to you. Maybe you was on the computer.
I'm sorry, Quentin. Are you talking about me? Are you talking about me crying?
Anyways, I'm just calling to make sure you're okay and talk about how do we think Jaron's going to do this weekend. That's what I want to know.
I don't know how he's going to do. I don't know how he's going to do. All I know is, like I said, if he has a bad game like he has last week, you a Miami fan, you a alum of Miami, you already know the fans are going to be on him. Am I wrong about that? Do you think I'm wrong about that?
No, I don't think you're wrong. And honestly, I mean, I know people have been going in on him, but I think for his first start as a freshman, I didn't think he did that bad. you know, because I was at the game, I thought he made mistakes like a lot of freshman quarterbacks do. And even as I was watching other games this week 1 of other freshman quarterbacks, I saw them making similar mistakes as well. I thought his mistakes were very typical of a freshman quarterback.
I think the issue with Jaren Judith is we saw the same thing last year of him holding the ball on too long.
I agree, he did hold it too long, but I think also, I think it played a part with him just getting used to the live game, because I remember Manny Diaz saying it's really hard to recreate that atmosphere in practice, which is true, you know. So, but I think once he has his feet wet, which now he does, I think the second game will be more telling than the first, in my opinion.
I got you. I mean, I'm gonna answer somebody in the chat. Somebody just told me, act professional, get paid professional. Bro, this is not, if you don't like what I do, don't watch. That's simple. Because I don't know if you ever donated. I think you have, Burley. I think you have. But at the same time, I get attacked on a daily basis. Anytime I'm in this chat, I get attacked.
But I think someone mentioned to you, like, when you're on the phone, don't even worry about what's in the chat. Just worry about it.
But then I was doing that, and somebody made a $100 donation, and I got attacked by that.
No. I think you acknowledge those who do.
No, I didn't acknowledge the $100 one.
That are made.
I didn't acknowledge the
like you're off the phone.
I didn't acknowledge the $100 one, and Brandon Tooks attacked me.
Oh Lord.
Because I was paying attention to what was on the phone.
Do you get alerts when someone donates?
It pops up, but it's kind of hard. All right. I think I'm held to a higher, because I've been on other chats where people don't donate at all. I mean, well, people donate a lot, and they don't acknowledge any of the donations. And my computer is broke. That's why I'm on my tablet. That's why I don't have the alert button. Well, Brandon, if you didn't, I apologize, Brandon. It was either you or somebody else that attacked me for not acknowledging that $100 donation. So if it wasn't you, I apologize.
Okay. Well, how do you think our O-line's gonna do? Because I think
O-line did great last week. O-line did good last week.
Running plays and passing plays.
O-line did good last week. We'd have had over 150-yard rushes if it wasn't for that holding penalty.
Say it again?
We'd have had over 150-yard rushing against that stout penalty, against that stout defense if it wasn't for that holding penalty against If it wasn't, you ain't coming in with Po Boy. Y'all not coming in together. If it wasn't for that holding penalty against Brevin Jordan.
Okay. Well, that's
it wasn't the offensive line at all last week, man. It was holding on to the ball too long.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he was trying to, but he owned up to it. I think he, I saw his press conference.
I didn't think he had no choice.
That he was trying to make plays or trying to, go for bigger plays.
I don't think he had no choice because Dan Enos held him accountable.
And that's what he needs. But I think he likes that, though. I'm not worried about Jaren. Honestly, I'm not.
It's not about you worrying about Jaren. You already know how fans. I mean, I got turned on that quick. I got turned on quick in the chat. $5 donation from Bernard McKenzie. Let me make sure I read this. $5 donation from Bernard McKenzie so nobody kills me. Thank you, Bernard.
Oh, God.
Gotta make sure I don't get killed.
Extra.
I gotta make sure I don't get killed, baby girl. I gotta make sure I don't get killed. I don't think I work 12-hour days and I still try to do this show.
And we appreciate you.
I know you do, but it's the few. It's not everybody. Out of 128 people in the chat, it's 3.
So then focus on the 125.
I try to, but I'm from the hood. I'm so hood.
Well, continue to have a great show. And go Canes this weekend.
Hey, y'all don't know. She done got on me. He just told me to read the $5 donation that I read already. You see what I'm saying? He just told me to read the $5. That's Brandon being. See, that's Brandon. That's Brandon. That's why you ain't calling in today. Because you trying to be funny. So, no, you can't call today. Nah, you can't call today. How about that? Nah.
Oh, Lord.
Nah, you can't call. No, it's not your turn. Your turn tomorrow. Since you starting stuff. Your turn tomorrow. You can't call today. Po boy, call in. Po boy, you can call in. Po boy, you can call in. Brandon can't call in. Since Brandon trying to start
right,
stuff.
I'm gonna go so you can take the next call.
Oh, I ain't even know you and Slim was on. I ain't even know you and Slim was on together. I ain't know. Hey, Slim, this is Judith. Slim, this is Judith.
Hi, Slim.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Judith shoot.
We appreciate your efforts in trying to keep those calls.
Judith shoot me out the other night.
That's a 12-hour job unto itself.
+1
I
4
feel like
0
you
4
need to get
4 3
donations
8
just
0
for
3
yourself.
6 3.
It's
That's where I come from. I've been here the whole time. I ain't going nowhere. He never hung up on me.
I ain't gonna hang up on you. I need help right now. Yeah.
Well, I'm listening and I'm enjoying you guys. So
Judith, I love you so much. I love you so much. You are, and she's a teacher in Dade County. Oh, you in Dade, right? Or you in Lauderdale? You in Broward?
No, I'm Dade.
She's a teacher in Dade County. Y'all show us what school you teach at, Judith, so we can get you some donations and stuff.
I teach in Dade County. That's all everybody.
Well, y'all make sure y'all donate to the inner city schools in Dade County. So Judith
Yes,
and her
inner city
kids.
schools, we need you. And a lot of our players come from there too. So yeah.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Judith. I love you so much. Thank you for talking to me the other night. She called me the other night to make sure I was okay. I love you so much, Judith. Thank you so much.
I love you guys. Have a great show. All right, bye.
No, she ain't single. She don't want no. She knows she don't want no man.
Oh my God.
Voice is sexy, boy. God dang, this is not a hookup website. God, this is not fix 'em up. Judith, you got everybody. Now you got everybody in the chat trying to. It go from cursing me out to trying to holler at Judith. Y'all better have a job. Y'all want Judith. She got student loans to pay back. Hey, good.
Put your number in the chat so Mikey can call in.
All right. Oh my God. This is one of the greatest shows / worst shows. Hey, Slim, I can actually tell you I really tried today to pay attention to everything.
+1 4 0 4 4 3 8 0 3 6 3.
Yo, who we got?
This is Brandon.
Oh damn! I ain't mean to let you in. Can I hang up on you?
Here, I'll hang up. Go ahead.
What's up, Brandon? Tooks. What's good? Brandon. Hold on. My bad. I meant to merge. I meant to hang up on you, Brandon, but it didn't happen. What you want, man?
+1 4 0 4 4 3 8 0 3 6 3.
What do you want, Brandon?
So why I gotta be like that?
What do you want, Brandon? You talking trash about me? You talking trash about me? You talking trash about me in the chat? Talking about I didn't acknowledge the last $5 donation when I acknowledged it.
I was just being funny about the $5.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about that.
No, but before that, I don't $100. What that be about?
Oh my God, I got killed today, man. Y'all done murdered me today, man. I feel like going to jump off the bridge today, man. Y'all did me dirty today, man.
No, I ain't had nothing to do with the dirty being done. I ain't do it. I had to start food had to put $100 in there, and but I don't know, it's too much testosterone in the room today.
It's not me.
But everybody is too upset. Then everybody said drop the conversation. Listen, as men, we need to know how to talk things out. It don't have to be no drop conversation because somebody got mad in the neck. Let's calm down, and we can all talk like men. I don't understand what I got the business for. I wasn't mad like some of the other ones.
But I just didn't understand what the hell I got snapped on for, because I ain't come from a bad place. I missed most of the show being stuck in traffic. As soon as I walked in the door,
I've been getting beat up for the last hour, Brandon.
There's a bunch of pressure going on in the chat.
I've been getting beat up.
Like it ain't that serious, man.
I've been getting beat up for the last hour because someone said something, and I misquoted what they weren't talking about me. And you know, usually I'll ask the question, "Are you talking about me?" Right? So I'm guessing I didn't ask that question this time. So they weren't talking about me. And I'm on the phone with two people, plus trying to read the chat, and I got beat up because I didn't know what was going on. But usually people will be like, "I'm not talking about you." You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I got beat up for something that was my fault at the same time, but I felt like the person could have let me know that they weren't talking about me too. You know what I'm saying?
I also saw you said you feel like you was wrong for trying to read the chat and talk on the phone. Now, I'll say this. If you having a healthy conversation with somebody, we shouldn't get off topic to talk about something that's going on in the chat. But at the same, I don't feel like you should just acknowledge the chat because you're on the phone with somebody. Because sometimes we all be talking about the same thing. You have to.
So I gotta try. I gotta try to
all off subject.
I gotta try to do both. I gotta juggle both. I gotta try to juggle both. You know what I'm saying? And it's not easy sometimes. It's not easy sometimes for me to try to juggle. For me to try to juggle both.
I'm sure. Hey, but see, sometimes though, you done got so mad that you wouldn't be trying to listen to us because the last dude you was on that you was arguing with, I don't feel like it went too far because I don't feel like fool was mad about it. He was just trying to get an understanding. He said you said this, you said that. And I felt like whether I was wrong or right.
I'm not
saying it's from your end. I just feel like it went too far. It went left too quick.
Well, I mean, it didn't go left because he still. It didn't go left. It didn't go left because we still in the chat. It didn't go left because he's still in the chat. We both apologized and acknowledged it. But that's what started the whole conflict.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I want Miami Mike to call in.
But see, though, you still be feeding into the mother.
I want Miami Mike to call in because I want Miami Mike to call. You're not listening to me. I want Miami Mike to call in so I can apologize to Miami Mike. That's
might need to call in there because a lot of miscommunication. I don't feel like it was nothing that.
Bro, we had 150 people.
A lot of miscommunication.
We had 150 people in the chat, and people that tell you, I don't care what channel you go to. I don't care where you go at. I feel like I'm the only one that really tries to acknowledge.
Mike asking Miami Hurricane.
That's Mike right there.
Let
me call you back. I feel like I'm one of the only one. Hold on, I'm trying to merge this in. I feel like I'm one of the only ones who really tries to acknowledge everybody in the chat.
And that's why they be trolling the way they troll because they know you're gonna respond to them.
But I tried to acknowledge.
I hear you, bro. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mike. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, Zo, how you doing, my brother?
What's up, man?
Listen, you don't remember me probably, maybe from last year. I was a big donor to you. I'm actually here in Jacksonville, and I spoke to you a few times, but I don't really come much online except for when the Hurricanes play. I think you know my background. I spoke to you last year. I told you Mark Richt was going to be gone by the end of the year. You announced it. I watched all the other shows. People made fun of you. What happened was true. If you remember that, I've always donated to you. My only point I was trying to make to you, my brother, was this. I am a 52-year-old man with a family, hunkered down in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yes, sir.
I love your show, dude.
Yes, sir.
I always donate to you.
Yes, sir.
But I just wanted to let you know that some people, and the lady that called you, I came in a little bit late. Was that somebody from your family, sir?
No, Miss Judith she just beats me up when I'm wrong. and pats me on the back when I'm right.
She's a friend of yours, and apparently you respect who she is. And she's right. That's all. We love you, man. We're going to donate to you. The point was, there are haters, and we love your show. Sometimes we love when you get on them also. But
you were defending me, and I didn't know that. You were.
And we donate, and we just want to say our opinion. Don't get upset at that.
No, you were defending me, and I didn't know. You were defending me, Mike, and I didn't know because I was trying to listen to somebody on the phone.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to read the chat.
That's it.
And you were actually defending me. And I didn't know
I was
that.
Defending you. But I honestly, listen, I'm a smart guy. I got it. I got it. You're going too fast. You didn't realize what was happening. But listen, we love you, dude. I'm not a guy that's going to stay on online too much. Like I said, I'm hunkered down waiting for Hurricane Dorian here. I live in East Jacksonville. So I'll talk to you again, my brother. Keep up the good work.
Hey, Mike.
We're always going to be loving you, man. Just keep up the good work.
Hey, Mike.
We're going to donate.
Hey, Mike, it's not even about that, though, man. It's about I appreciate
something that you don't like. We're not haters. That's all.
Oh, no, I didn't call you.
We agree to this.
Yeah, we agree. And I do that. And I do that all the time. I agree to disagree all the time. And like I said, I just got ahead of myself. And it wasn't your comment that really got me upset. It was a few comments after, because I didn't know what was going on. And I was just trying my best.
I was just trying to answer some of your questions, making comments at the same time about the Canes, this and that. But I think it all got mixed up. I donated to you large last year.
Large, big time.
One that told you. And you remember that. But I don't want to get into my background too much.
I don't want to talk about your background because people.
One time again.
I didn't know, and you changed your name this year too.
No, it's the same one. In fact, let me just remind you of something. Am I on the air?
Yeah.
You are? Okay. Let me just remind you. Last year, my name was Mikey Man. And then I spoke to you, donated to you. You're the one that told me, hey, Mikey Man, why don't you change it to Mikey Man Miami? And I did.
Yeah.
And so I'm one of your biggest fans.
That's why I said I wasn't.
That's all I'm trying to say, buddy.
I wasn't upset with you.
Keep up the good work, man.
Mikey, man, I wasn't upset. I ain't gonna say I wasn't upset. I was upset because I think after you made a comment, it was like a whole bunch of comments afterwards, and people saying, "Well, you did this and I did that." And I'm like, it's like right now I'm focusing on this conversation and nothing that's going on in the chat because that's what Slim asked me to do. Man. Slim said, "Alonzo, pay
I'm
attention."
The biggest King fan. I don't want to say my real name, you know that, but
I know your real name.
King fan, you know that, and we'll talk private when we're also here. But I'm a big guy, man, supporting you. Just keep up the good work. No offense taken. It's all good, buddy.
Mike, man, I apologize. I'm serious. I apologize because, like I said, I didn't know what was going on.
No worries.
And I just jumped in. I just jumped in, and
in fact, I want to remind you though. Did you change your name on YouTube?
Yeah, I did.
You used to be something there.
It's still Alonzo 1219.
I just donated to your PayPal also. And online at the same time.
Yeah, it's still Alonzo
I'm still supporting you, brother.
You always have. It's still Alonzo 1219, but I just did the Hurricane Zone, so I could try to.
Yeah, that's fine. I got the information now. I just want to let you know we're still supporting you with money. With advice, whatever we're going to give you, we're just Canes fans. That's all. Cool, boy.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like I said, and the guy who was defending you was really defending you. He wasn't wrong. He was defending you.
I think he was. Look, I think he followed the conversation more than you did because you were trying to be on the phone, trying to do your computer. I get it, man. I do the same thing sometimes. Trust me.
And I got lost up. I got lost up, and I just started seeing some. I'm like, what did I do wrong? I didn't know what I did wrong. And I tell people I'm a work in progress every single day. I just went to stop cursing. I just started the no cursing
you
thing.
Did. I reminded you of that last. I'm the one that told you on the phone, if you remember. I said, stop cursing, man.
Yeah.
You talked on the phone. You just don't remember. But
I remember that.
You get a lot of people that call in your show. I don't mind you forgetting because I also came offline. I don't go online too much. I work. And during the season, I watch your channel. So, and I'm a big supporter. So you take it easy, my friend. I don't want to take any more time off your callers or your time off your show, dude. I just want to let you know, no offense taken, and we're always going to support you, brother, okay?
I appreciate you, my brother. Love you. I'm so glad you called in,
All
man.
right. Love
thank
you
so
too,
much,
man. You don't take it easy, man. Take care. God bless, and go you, man.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Somebody said we try to forgive you, Zoe. Somebody said we try to forgive you, Zoe. Somebody said we try to forgive you, Zoe. Forgive me for what? For making a mistake?
But see, Zoe, that's why before Mikey got on, I said what I said. It's like the moment things start to get negative or guys start to get upset, everybody like, drop it, drop it, drop it. No, as men, even women, that's not, as adults, that's not how you get to the bottom of something by just sweeping it on the rug. See how he called in, we squashed it, wasn't even all what people thought it was.
And my thing is, I made the mistake. I read the thing wrong, and I acknowledge that.
It's okay.
I acknowledge that, and I think that's what gets me is like, I'm not allowed to. I'm not SportsCenter or ESPN. I don't get like, on SportsCenter. On SportsCenter, people actually get that
Stephanie Williams
in their ear. You know what I'm saying? They get that earpiece in their ear, and someone can talk to you. And I don't have that earpiece. So as I'm going along, as I'm reading the chat and talking on the phone, I don't know who's what. I don't know who's saying what. And usually, and you know for a fact, how many times have I asked, are you talking about me? You know what I'm saying?
You try to get confirmation before you go
Before I even go in, I try to, are you talking about me? I ask that question a lot, And like I said, this show been going on for 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's hard to do this.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to say this. You have spent over 45 minutes
60690
debating, going back and forth with conversations that is not irrelevant to this football. You went to work for 12 hours today. At least let's talk about some football. So anybody that has hard feelings, they will sleep tonight. You will get back up in the morning and start this thing over again. So just not keep putting energy in negative places. You're going to have whatever it is going to be, but you're going to be a loser at the end of the day. These people know who you are. You ain't just started this show. So let's keep it moving, because I just wasted like 45 minutes listening to people going back and forth, and you don't apologize at least 10 times. God, dog.
But did you hear, excuse me, did you hear the more we talked about it, the easier it got, and eventually it got squashed. So sometimes
but we want to talk about football. Yeah, I want to talk about football now. So can we just move forward now?
Yes, we can. That's the boss. Yes, we can.
Could we just move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Love you, man.
That's all it took to move forward. You should have been called in.
I know. I just got tired of hearing it. Let's move forward.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
All right, well, since we talking football, then let's talk football, though. I don't really, and it's like a first, I'm not really big on...
$5 donation, my bad. $5 donation from Slim Shady Kane. I'm about to get a earpiece, and I'll be in your ear all show. I ain't taking no more calls right now. I'm not taking no more calls right now. I'm going listen to my boy Dale. We're gonna talk this out, and then I'm getting off. I've been on too long as it is. Go ahead, bro.
So why you always call me Dale?
I don't know why. I get all y'all. I get you and Dale mixed up. I'm sorry. Don't make me go into a whole nother apology.
How good is North Carolina offense?
Don't make me go into a whole nother apology.
I don't need it. I don't need no apology from nobody. So
I'm just saying. I'm sick right now. I can't take it no more. It's
over with. My mama said we talking football now, so let's talk football. Dude, North Carolina got good receivers? Because I don't know nothing about their team, really.
I just think they have a pretty good put-together team, and they had a team that was really hurt last year. And this year,
I seem like you seem like you're scared of them. So I don't.
It's not afraid. Is it afraid or is it afraid or respect? Answer this question. Answer this question for me.
You know what I'm saying.
Answer this question for me, man. What was the last good team we beat?
The last good team we beat. We also got to go back to last year.
All right, so you can't even remember that, right? North Carolina had North Carolina.
Give me the name then. Give me the name. Who's the last?
Somebody just said Notre Dame. North Carolina had all of their players hurt last year. All of them. All of them are back this year. We won by a bunch of points because you asked me a question. We won by a bunch of points because of points off of turnovers. Can you expect that?
That's part of the game.
That's not what I'm saying. Just listen to me. We played, and most of their starters were hurt, and we won because of turnovers. Can we expect that same thing?
No,
their starters aren't hurt. Their starters.
This is the new Miami. We can't go.
I'm not saying we aren't the new Miami. We still lost week 1, and they still won week 1. They beat a team in week 1 that barely lost to that lost on the last drive.
That was last year.
Hear me? But that's the only thing. That's the only thing we can gauge off of. That's the only thing we can gauge off of. Just hear me what I'm saying.
Let's go on.
Just hear me what. That's why I'm trying to break it down for you. I'm trying to break it. You ask me a question. If you're gonna ask me a question, there's no way I can answer it for you if you don't allow me to break it down for you.
Come on, Lou, we talking. Go ahead, break it down, bro.
Okay. They beat a team. The team that South Carolina almost beat that same Florida team that we played last year, right? They almost beat that same Florida team. All right. North Carolina beat that South Carolina team this year. We lost to that Florida team last year. North Carolina have the players back this year. They don't have the same players as last year. They have those players back this year. We're going to North Carolina at nighttime. I respect North Carolina. That's it. I haven't even given you my score prediction. But if people are going to get upset with me, because not you, but if people are going to get upset with me for respecting North Carolina, when North Carolina has played us tough for the past 20 years, then go ahead and get upset with me.
You know, ain't nothing wrong with getting them boys respecting. If anybody get upset about it, then we not even talking about it.
I never said we weren't going to win the game.
Somebody else's opinion.
I never said we weren't going to win the game. But I respect North Carolina. I respect Mac Brown, and he put together a hell of a coaching staff.
Okay, let's talk bold predictions then. How many turnovers are we gonna have? Don't say
I don't know. I can't predict. I'm not Vegas. I'll tell you what. I predict the score is gonna be 28 to 20, 28 to 20, somewhere around there in Miami. That's what I predict the score is gonna be.
I think 31 plus for us, no more than 20 for them.
Okay, my thing is, Jaron Williams and the offense are gonna have to show me more in order for us to put up 31 points. Because people can say we're not gonna. People can say we're not gonna face the same defense, but we had wide open receivers against Florida. They missed.
That's what I was just gonna say. As long as he got time,
he had time last week.
Know what we gonna see because we had open target the first game.
Yeah, he had time last week. He had time last week. That's my point. So I don't have the confidence in Jaron right now. I don't. He has to earn that.
I wasn't proud of what all the sacks he took, but I'm not gonna say I don't have confidence in him because
I don't have the confidence in him yet. I don't have. That's my point. I don't have the confidence in him yet. That's not saying that I won't earn that I won't get the confidence in him. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I don't have the confidence in him yet.
But why? You feel like
why? Because has he earned the confidence?
He hasn't progressed enough.
No, he hasn't. Has he earned the confidence? Has he earned it?
If he our starting quarterback with all
that's not what I'm asking you. That's not what I'm asking you. That's not what I'm asking you. Has he earned the confidence on the field? Have you seen him earn the confidence on the field?
Yeah, he only played one game.
So, have you seen him earn the confidence in training camp when he was holding to the ball too long? Or the spring game when he was holding to the ball too long?
No, but
last year.
No,
so he has to.
We haven't seen it,
am I wrong?
That's why I've been saying all along. I preferred Jerry Woods. I want to see what he was going to do. I've been saying this, but I also said whoever the coaches roll with, that's what I'm rolling.
I didn't say I wasn't rolling with him.
More than we do.
I didn't. You're misconstruing what I'm saying. I didn't say I wasn't rolling with him. I said he has to earn my confidence. Those are two different things. Rolling with him, yes. Earning my confidence, no.
So besides the facts, what do we have to prove to you? Besides taking all the damn facts?
Delivering the ball on time, downfield, seeing the field, seeing the open receivers, running the football when you have the opportunity to run, because he probably could have ran 450 yards last week, and he didn't. Those things, all of those things.
But everything that you named, though, you can't expect a first-time freshman to do all that stuff. That's not his first game.
I didn't say. Listen, that's not
our O-line.
I didn't. Our O-line gave him plenty of time, so you're not going to sit there and say the O-line, because they gave him plenty of time.
I want to say plenty.
They gave him over. They gave him over 2.5 seconds.
He should have got plays off.
They gave him over 2.5 seconds. That's all you need. That's plenty.
So that's easy to say to tell. When you start getting knocked upside your head.
When was he getting? Because he was holding. I'll tell you what. If you put your glove, if me and you boxing, you put your damn glove down, I'm hit you upside your head.
What's your point?
He put his gloves down. He got hit upside the head. Get rid of the football. Get rid of the football on time. I'm not saying anything different than Dan Enos said. At all. Nothing. So if you don't respect what I said, at least respect what Dan Enos said.
In practice. I'm not disagreeing, but
so why is this even a debate?
It sounds like we playing Florida State next week.
It's not that we're playing Florida State next week. It's that we're playing a Division I opponent next week with a national championship coach with a good program that just beat South Carolina, who's a decent program, who almost beat Florida last week. And we're going to North Carolina. You act like I'm saying we're going to lose the game. You act like I'm saying we're going to lose. Did I give you my score prediction?
Nobody else.
Did I give you my score prediction?
Anything on that, we would not be going.
Did I give you my score prediction? What was my score prediction?
I ain't say you gave me one, but
I gave it to you. You don't need to. I didn't give you my score prediction.
I'm telling you, he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna mess up.
Did I give you my score prediction?
We would not be going.
Did I give you my score prediction?
No.
I gave you my score.
You gave.
I gave it to you. What was my score prediction?
You said 28-20 something.
I said 28-20. Miami. So did I say we were going to lose?
Right.
So what is the argument even about?
Losing, but if the quarterback gonna be all that, then we're gonna lose.
That's not. I didn't say he was gonna be bad. You act like I said he was gonna be bad. See now, do you go put words in my mouth? I didn't say he was gonna be bad.
Well,
I didn't say he was gonna be bad.
You expecting too much out this.
I did not say that neither. Where did I say that at? Where did I say that? Where did I say that at?
He's not Trevor.
Where did I say I'm expecting too much of him?
You want to see him get the ball off. You want to see him do this. You want to see him do that.
I want to see him. Who don't want to see that? Is that expecting too much? Is me expecting him to get the ball out on time?
You shouldn't want to see, but you know enough football to know it's not going to happen that way. So ain't nobody going to come out taking off like that.
I didn't. Tom, did I ask him to be? Did I ask him to be Peyton Manning? Did I ask him to be Peyton Manning?
It sounds like it's though.
That's the way you taking it. That's the way you're taking it.
No, you everything you said, you ain't giving this man no room for error.
I did not say that.
Hold on.
Yeah, Demetri, I did not say that. You see that? See now that is what aggravates me. That's what aggravates me is you're putting words in my mouth.
What word I put in your mouth?
You're saying I expect this man to not make no mistakes. That's not what I said. I said I expect improvement off of last week. You're not even gonna let me talk. Go ahead until you had a show. The show is yours. You had a show.
You played one game.
I'm done. You got a show. Show is yours. Go ahead.
No, it ain't mine. This is your show.
No, go ahead.
You say you have control. No, this ain't my show.
Go ahead. Say what you gonna say.
Oh, okay. Since I'm talking, all right, let me talk then. Since you gave me the flow, you said the man got to be able to read defenses.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
He got to know when to run. All right, what you said?
What I said was, he has to know how to hit the open receiver. He had holes last week that he has to know how to hit. He could have ran 450 yards last week. I need to see progression. You asked me, do I have trust in him? I said you have to earn trust. That's what I said.
Okay, stop. Let's pause right here. Let me say something about that. You said progression. Progression starts in game 2. He only played one game.
Did I say he wasn't gonna progress? Did I say he wasn't? You said, what do I expect to see? Did I say he wasn't?
You said.
Did I? No. Did I say he wasn't gonna progress? That's not. Did I say he wasn't gonna progress?
I ain't saying you said that.
So what are we even arguing about? What are we even? What is this debate even about? I predicted a win. I predicted a win. I said we're playing against a talented North Carolina team, and I need to see progression. And you asked me, do I have trust in him? And I said he has to earn that. Where am I wrong at?
You just cleaning it up, and you.
I don't need to clean up. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. People in the chat hate me today. I can guarantee they'll tell you that's exactly what I said. You just weren't listening to me.
So you said you ain't have no confidence in Jan Wood.
That's not what I did not say. I didn't have any confidence in. That is not what I said. I said you said do you? I said I have to. Or you said do you trust him? I said he has to. I have to. He has to earn my trust. That's what I said.
So you don't trust him?
Tom, he has to earn you. Oh my goodness gracious! Oh my God!
So if
oh
you
my
earn
God!
he ain't got it.
You know what? You're right. I'm wrong.
Whatever.
I'm not gonna argue. I'm serious. I'm not gonna argue about that point. If that's how you feel, you're right. I'm wrong.
Is Lingard playing this week?
I don't know. I don't think so.
What about Bubba Bowden?
I don't know.
Oh, come on now. Stop acting like that, though.
No, I don't know. I'm dead. I swear to God, I don't know. I don't know.
Because you sound like you're being sarcastic. Okay.
No, I'm sweating. I don't know. I don't know if Lingard or Bubba Bowden. I promise you, I don't know. I know last time I seen Lingard, he was still in the walking boot. So I don't know.
Look, see, they talking greasy about me in the chat.
They ain't talking greasy about you in the chat. They ain't talking about greasy. Well, you can have it. They talking greasy about you. I'm glad they talking greasy about somebody else than me. Because I've been getting.
No, they ain't talking about you, huh?
I've been getting it all day. You don't think I'm gonna let them talk greasy about you, and I'm getting it all day. I've been getting it all day. You can have it. Keep talking. Somebody get them off me. Yeah, take them. I'll take them.
You had a rough day.
Oh my God. I'm just saying. What I'm saying is he has to earn my trust. That's all. He has to earn it. And it's nothing. I'm not saying he won't. Let me take this other call.
Scam likely.
No, that's an hour call. That says scam likely. When time I say scam likely, I ain't gotta take that. I just put a number in the chat.
Oh boy said he was gonna call in.
You know I'm not letting you and Po Boy get on together, right? You know that, right? I'm not letting you and Po Boy on together. I'm just letting you know that last time y'all hijacked my channel. Y'all not hijacking my channel. In order for y'all two to get on together, y'all got a sponsor. I need a sponsor. I don't need a donate. I need a sponsor. I need a sponsor. I need a sponsorship. I need a sponsorship. 786 Canes is part of the 1219 You family though. That's different. He worked with the channel. He worked.
But that's who I took. That's who it was. That's who I was on with.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Well, damn, I can imagine you and Pope Boy at 786 is a little mild manner. You and Pope Boy, y'all boys would be fighting.
He did his thing.
Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna merge you in with somebody. I'm merging you with somebody. Yo, who we got? Who we got?
I gotta say thank you, man. I appreciate what you do. Don't let these haters get into your head, man.
Who we got, man? I appreciate you, man.
This is Lewis Collins.
What's good, my brother? What's going on?
+1-850-559-55.
Hello, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, brother. I can hear you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
I'm here. I don't know what happened to them.
+1-561-317-4996.
I've been on for 3 hours, man. It's time for me to get off, man. Yo, who we got? Who we got? Hello? I'm trying to merge this call. Hello? Hello? For some reason, that call ain't coming in. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that was calling. Let me call that person back, man. Let me call that person back, man. Yo, who we got? Who we got?
Hear me now?
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, man. I just wanted to say thank you, man. This is Lewis Collins.
What's going on with you, Lewis? I was trying to merge that call in, but for some reason it didn't go through. Man, we've been over 100. We've been over 100.
Good, man. I've been a Kings fan since I moved to the States.
Yeah. Somebody else trying to call in.
I'm all the way up here in Rochester, New York.
Somebody else trying to call in with you, so I'm gonna let 2 people get in. You know what I'm saying? So I can go ahead and get off this chat. So I'm gonna get off in a few seconds. So I'm gonna let 2 people. Hold on. Hello?
So.
All right, we got Lewis on. Who else we got on?
It's the Mitchell, man. The Juice, man, down in Miami, man.
All right, let Lewis go first. I'm going to let y'all 2 chat for a second. Then I'm going to get off in a second because I'm done. I'm tired. What's going on, Phil?
Yeah,
Lewis, go ahead.
All I gotta say is that I'm still standing behind Jeremy Williams, man. You gotta support your quarterback.
Oh, I'm not. I'm definitely supporting him. What I'm saying,
but there's people in the chat that ain't. So.
That's why I'm not even reading the chat right now because I don't want to get no more trouble.
Yeah.
I don't want trouble today.
Yeah, man. Keep up with the work, brother.
This is what I gotta say on it, so.
Go ahead, my brother.
I know everybody, and I'm like you. Jeremy Williams definitely gotta earn our respect. But this is what I'm gonna say. It's gonna take a little help too. You did mention earlier that he had some time to throw, but I think the game plan kind of got out of whack for a minute. I think it started out really well. It was getting the ball out quick, getting the receivers the ball. They could make plays, and we was ahead on the chain. If we can do the same thing in this game and going forward, I think that's going to open up the running game, and then you'll start seeing our talent in the backfield.
Can I say something?
We got the boys, we got the talent, and the whole line ain't bad. They just need a little help.
Can I say something to you?
They need a little help.
Can I say something to you on that? Do you not think Florida made adjustments to those plays? That's why we stopped calling as many of them. Because if you pay attention to the game, we started getting TFLs on some of those plays. So Florida made adjustments. Right. So if Florida made adjustments,
that's what I'm saying.
If talking about Florida made adjustments,
that's why I'm saying.
Florida made adjustments. Hear me out for a second.
They got to slowly integrate that run game into it.
They did that too. They did that as well. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, and if you on my Facebook page, you can go look at it. I got like 4 or 5 plays where he had receivers wide open in the middle of the field when they made the adjustments to those where he didn't get the ball out nowhere near on time and didn't make those reads.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. So when we look at stuff like that, we're not looking at the game in totality. That's why I said when I did my video, I'm gonna go home and rewatch the game first. And there were players wide open, tight ends, receivers wide open. I keep going by a play where Jarren Williams was at the 2-yard line with nobody within 5 yards of him by himself. When Jeff Thomas and
I saw that
on a 50
on that post route.
No, it was a post route, and he was on a 50.
I remember that.
We were on a 50-yard line. He was wide open, and Jarren was looking right at him and didn't throw him the ball.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And then it was a bootleg play where Jeff Thomas was wide open on a bootleg. And it was a defender. But it was a bootleg. It's gonna be a defender.
There were times he could have used his feet. He could have used his feet sometimes, and he didn't.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by when I say things like that is, yes, he has to mature. He has to get better. Right. He's a young quarterback, and I'm all for that. But at the same time, if you ask me if I have confidence, he has to earn that.
In my opinion, definitely, I think he's the quarterback for the future. I think he has all the intangibles, but it's going to take what you just said, that maturity.
Yeah, and somebody just said, "Am I Perry people?"
He's going to be good.
I think somebody just said in a comment, "Am I Perry people?" Bro, when Jarren won the job, if everybody, what did I say? I'm not looking.
You said you're gonna rock with him.
I'm not looking for Jarren to lose the job. I wouldn't say he'd lose the job this week. What I'm saying is, I want to see how many Miami Hurricane fans, if he have a bad game, start screaming, because they were screaming last week. Am I wrong?
Nah, you ain't wrong. You wrong.
So don't blame
you ain't
me.
Wrong.
Don't blame me for the Perry thing. I didn't mention Perry one time last week.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I've been a Cane all my life, and one thing about our Cane fans, man, we can be real critical, man. We should be real critical.
Very.
And you know, if you just look at football as a whole and know that we do have a whole staff that got to build chemistry, that shit that comes from inside. You know, it's only so much you can do in practice. Like Manny said, it's only so much you can do in practice. You're going to learn much more about the team when they're on that field.
But practice
so as long as, like I say, as long as we slowly bring them along, Jarren, Meany, and bring our tackles along, we're going to be all right. We just got to put them in the right position.
Thank you, Mikey. I appreciate you, Mikey. Thank you so much.
I love Enos. I love him because Buddy he ain't spared none on him. Listen, I expect we go through practice. We go through it in practice. We rep it. We expect them to execute 100%. I love that. That's what we need.
Do you notice the picture I keep putting up with Jarren?
Anybody that say anything different, there ain't no true Cane.
Do you notice the picture I keep putting up with Jarren? What is the picture I keep putting up with Jarren? Him with his arms around Cam Harris. That's the main picture I post. Go back and look at the main picture I post. You can go back and look through my archive. Look at the main picture I post. It's a picture with him with his arm around Cam Harris. Because I feel like Jarren is our leader. But at the same time, he has to earn that. So when people get on me about, I'm not riding Jarren. I'm just saying, it's like your kids. Do you just let your kids start driving a car by themselves?
No.
They earn it.
They got to show you that they're responsible enough.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm with you. That's why I say I love Enos and us Canes fans that truly Canes fans that really been there through the glitz, through the glamour, all of that. We know we don't want it easy. We don't want it easy. That's the only reason I've been a Cane since the shortage. It's because we never had it easy. We never had it easy. So that's what I wanted. I like what Manny got going on. I like the coaching staff he put together. But it's going to take a whole lot of maturity and chemistry building cohesiveness throughout the whole team, man. And once we get that, I would say maybe 3 to 4 games into the season, we'll see a big change. We'll see a big leap. And after that, I don't see nobody on the schedule that's going to mess with us, to be honest with you.
I can tell you this is going to be my last. Is the other caller still on? Lee, you still on?
I think he got off, bro.
Yeah, this is my last call. I'm going to holler at you, bro. I'm going to get my...
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt, man.
I'm going to get my
you
point
came
shots,
last year, we were supposed to get up when you came down, man.
+1-561-714-222.
We'll talk. Let me take him real quick. Like, he hung
for
up.
a tailgate, man. But whenever you come down next, man, I'm right around the corner from the stadium, man. We'll link up, bro.
I got you, bro. Let me take him. I think this is him calling right back. Then I'm going to hang up.
No doubt.
All right.
All right, boy. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Appreciate you, my bro. Love you too, bro.
Yeah.
Yo. Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
This Robert. Who's it?
Somebody just called in. Is it Lee? What number is this?
It's 561.
What's going on, man?
Oh, this Zoe?
Yeah, this Zoe, man. What's going on, man? You call me.
What's going on, man?
You call
What's going
me,
on,
Zoe.
baby?
Zoe. Yeah, this Castro.
Huh?
I was just messing with you, man. What's going on, my brother? What's good with you?
Oh, I'm at work right now, and I want to donate. I want to see if you could email me your information or something so I can go ahead and donate something. I want to say what
I'll put in a chat for you.
Cool, let's get opportunity. I put my email on your thing, on your chat while I was at work.
Yeah.
I put it on the chat. I put the email on there. Because I wanted to see put some, send you donate something.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to your phone.
Okay, and I was gonna say one thing. Well, actually two. One, I'm behind Jared, but at the same time, accuracy. I understand where you're coming from. Accuracy. He hold the ball too much because I watched tape about 3-4 times. It was like Jeff was open like 3-4 times. At least 3 times open, wide open. Actually, it's not just Jeff, but it was a couple other receivers that was open. Yeah. He could have ran for like he could have ran for like almost 200 yards if he really wanted.
That's what I said. At least 150. At least 150.
So I have to agree. I ain't gonna disagree. I have to agree. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I do agree with you on this one. You can't go in North Carolina thinking you're gonna win this game. First of all, Mack Brown ain't gonna play with you. Mack Brown came from Texas. He knows Manny Diaz a little bit. I ain't saying he knows his defense.
He built North Carolina to a perennial power before he left. People don't realize that. He made North Carolina relevant.
Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
My bad. He made North Carolina relevant before he left. Then went to Texas.
Exactly. And I agree.
I just believe in respecting my opponent, man.
Guys, I said, man, you better watch out for North Carolina. North Carolina's the place. I'm going to tell you something about Mack Brown. I'm not saying he's like a Butch Davis, but he's a little older version, but he can make North Carolina like he wants to because he understands the whole system because he already been there before. So he can make North Carolina like he wants to.
And North Carolina got a lot of money.
Hello?
North Carolina got a lot of money.
That's what I'm trying to help them understand. You can't go into this game thinking you got it like that because you don't. You got to come in there. You got to get respect from North Carolina, and that's what Matt Brown going to expect from them anyways. If they want to win this game that bad, when they come up here, they gonna have to get respect. So for you to win this game, you have to. I'm going with Miami because I'm a Miami fan straight up. But they have to go in there. But a mindset is we got to compete, and we cannot lose the first half. We can't lose the second half. We gotta win every quarter. We can't have no mistakes, no errors. Now, granted, you players, you're gonna make mistakes, but at the same time, you don't want to make the same mistake that you made before.
Hey man, I appreciate you so much, man. Love you, my brother. I'm about to get off because it's been a 3-hour podcast, and I wasn't expecting to come on it all night. I'm $167 in donations. Thank you so much for everybody who donated. Bro, it was. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna say this before I let you go, man. This was probably one of the craziest nights this year because it was so many ups and downs in this show. But at the end of the day, man, I'm not perfect. And I don't want people to try to hold me as being perfect. I'm an imperfect being in an imperfect world who's trying to give the best that I can give on a daily basis. Like I said, I've stopped cursing. I try not to argue as much, but I'm debatable. And I think that's what makes this show so great, is that I don't sit back and I debate with the chat. If you can't respect that, or if you don't understand that, then I understand you unsubscribing and not watching. I'm going to change a lot of things about me, but I'm not going to change who I am. And if you can't respect who I am as a person, and if you can't love me as Alonzo 1219 or Hurricane Zoe, I understand that. And there are other channels out here for you to watch. I'm not saying that I am the best at what I do, but I am definitely telling you that no one does it like me. You will not get people who take 2 phone calls and get 2 people on the line and who will sit here and debate for 3 hours. Who will sit here and give Hurricane fans the opportunity to call in. Whether you say I interrupt or I do this, you get opportunities that you don't get on no other channel. Count them. Whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or radio. There's no other person who give Miami Hurricane fans the platform that I give them. That's facts, not opinions. I'm an imperfect person in an imperfect world. But I love the University of Miami. I love this fan base, and I love what I do. And if you do not like me, and if you want to troll me, or if you want to clown me, or if you want to hold me to every mistake that I make, do me a favor when you get up in the mirror in the morning. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you're a perfect person in an imperfect world. If you're a perfect person in an imperfect world, and that's the end of the block party. Craig James, you're blocked. You see how easy that is?
See, people don't. I think what it is, though, a lot of people can't take because you're real. You're gonna keep it 100 all the way across the board. That's the problem.
You know what bugged me out?
When you keep it 100, though, a lot of people got attitudes and issues with that because they don't. You know, me, I had to stick you out a little bit because I said, I was watching your channel for a little while, and I said, certain times I said, well, dang, why go say that? But then when you look at it, at the other videos, you say, well, I see why he said that because he know what the hell he's talking about. Because if you coach the game, like you coach the game, you coach Little League, you coach, you understand the philosophy of the game. Some people don't understand and they new to it. So once they get the understanding of what the game is really all about, then they won't be like, okay, well, Zoe is right. I can't really criticize him on that because at the end of the day, he did make a mistake. He was young, or he's a new coach, or whatever the case may be. And they got to respect that because ain't nobody on here perfect because I ain't perfect. I make mistakes every day.
How many non-Hurricane fans hated Jerome Brown for what he did when he walked into Penn State? How many non-Hurricane fans hated Ed Reed when he said, I die for this shit?
Ooh.
How many non-Hurricane fans hated Ray Lewis when he said, I'm a machine jerk? But when I say it, it's a problem.
Zoe,
I believe I'm cut from their cloth.
Be Zoe. Because you can't be nobody else but Zoe. Because if you change to be somebody else, you won't be Zoe.
And I'll tell you what. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you this right here.
Remember that statement you said a couple weeks ago when our head coach got on there and you said you gotta be you. And you said it was something about he was speaking to you.
Yeah.
He said, you know what, he's speaking to me. So I gotta be me. I can't be nobody else.
I gotta grow and evolve. All the cursing and stuff had to stop. But answer this question. I'm gonna hang up on this. And this is no disrespect to no YouTuber, no personality on TV or nothing like that. Besides Ed Reed and Ray Lewis, you name me one person that does Miami Hurricane football news that you would consider to have played for the University of Miami. Name me one besides myself. And I'm putting myself there because that's the type of attitude that I have. You name me one person on YouTube, Twitter, IG, Facebook, NBA, NFL, whatever besides a person that played for Miami. If you didn't know me, would you have? You know how many people ask me, did I play for Miami?
A lot of people.
Why?
Because you're into what you love doing.
Because I act like I played for Miami.
That too. I agree. I definitely agree. Because I was going to ask you that one time on the video. I was like, damn, I think he must have been playing for Miami because how he be going in and play, be going in.
So if I act like I play for Miami, why hate me for that? Why hate me if I act like I play for Miami? If I'm built for this, why hate me for it? No disrespect to Coop. You want me to be Coop? I love Coop. But do you want me to be Coop? I love the wholesome one. But do you want me to be the wholesome one? Do you want me to be like somebody else, or do you want me to be me?
Be you. Be you, be true. That's it.
I'm built for this shit. And I don't even curse no more, but I'm built for this. Love me or hate me.
Hey, I love you. And I don't hate you.
And that's my $5 donation. For my curse.
I got you.
That's my $5 donation. And Miss K, ask Miss K, I'm the same person in person. And walk up to her and gave her the biggest hug. Open like a 74, I cried when I gave him a hug. Because that's my little brother.
Wow. Well, I'm going to get up with you. I appreciate you, man. You keep doing what you're doing, man. Hey, I got you. Peter Creech.
Love you, my brother. Y'all be good, man. I'm out, man.
Love you too.
I'm out, bro. I love you, Miss K. Love everybody in the chat, man. We out.